Hello everyone, welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Apos and we are here to have some fun. And for some reason, my stream is not showing any chat, which is not very helpful. Hello Derek, Surfer, RHPS, welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Well, I'm gonna have to... Oh, look why you are not actually giving me chat. Are you gonna work? I can't see. Damn it, I can't see the freaking game. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. Push to front. Come on, show on top. Yay, it worked. Gearing up. Ooh. Something that I haven't done much. Hope everybody's doing well. How are we all doing on this freaking cold Sunday? Way too cold here. I don't like it. Seems like my PC isn't liking it either. It's pretty slow. All good here. Glad to hear. What are we doing? Fend off the raiders. Why do I already start off over encumbered? Not very helpful, how is it? Oh, I've discovered the juncture. Was it taking pictures in photo mode or with the camera? It was photo mode, right? Where's the rest of the death claws? Come on, spawn in the other death claws. Very dark in here. Prepare for the incoming threat. Oh, it's not. Really? Are we that far behind? Okay. I thought it was the last wave, but this is only the second wave. Let's just use the Tesla. More fun. Bunch of low levels here. That's kind of cool to see. Wait, do I not have I do have grenadiers. So why are you not arcing? Hello, Ximara. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Something big is coming. That's Deathclaw Wave, right? There we go. Complete the event gearing up. Yay! It's the first time we completed it. Okay. Add egg carrier backpack. Okay. Let's see. Burning Springs. What was it? Taking pictures. Photo mode. Okay. So we have to take a picture here. Fiery Death Cloud. Rust Kingdom. Only moving cop at the World of Cop. All the team making a bridge at Junction. Jackson Junkyard? Is Jackson Junkyard? Yeah, okay. So, what bridge? Who's making the bridge? Is this the bridge? Or is that the bridge? The machine's holding up some metal pieces. Machine's holding up some metal pieces. Hello, Angel. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Why are you not working? Hang on, need to. Here we go. What machine's holding up some metal pieces? This? Oh, this. Okay. Got it. Figured it out. Kinda dark in here. Blast out the lights. Turn off depth of field because that's just annoying. Let's see if that counts. I've been hearing from lots of people that it doesn't count. It does! Okay. I'm very over cucumbered. And we need to do something. Music is really loud in my ears. I hope the music isn't too loud for you guys. If it is, let me know. I will tune it down. I had to cheat and look up some of the picture locations. Oh, I would definitely do the same. Member of my challenge are not counting. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I've heard from a lot of people that that's the case. So some of them I'm not sure. It says that it's completed, but it isn't actually completed. So that's why I made sure to check. I don't believe anything that the game is telling me until I've verified it. Am I out of... I'm out of bubblegum. Oh, that's not good. Got a lot of red scorpion meat. We need to make some... Do we have enough salt for that? Yeah, okay, we do. I've got a lot of meat for sale. Let's go do that. Do we have enough? Yeah, I have a lot of meat for sale. Looks like I need to cook a ton. Turn the tracking on to make sure when it works. That's true. That would be smart. But you can. Let's travel. Did I really forget to take the Marler fillet? Oh, I do have it. Why is my carry weight only 551? Weird. Hey, this dirty pond doesn't give me water. Oh, right, it was this one that gave me the water. Wait, can we spam it? We cannot spam it. No, we can't spam it. Damn it! Any challenges that we can do here? Craft ammo. Right away, that's fine. Or eat dog food. Not gonna build anything in the shelter. Craft a grenade, mine, or thrown weapon. That's fine. A dog food and ammo. What was that picture thing? Oh, cripple protect. Why did I think I saw a picture? Got a backpack plan. Crap. Those away. Crap. Oh, shit. I don't have a freezer here. That is utility services. Player buffs. No. Where's the freezer? Resources? Not a producer. Where's the freezer? Why we still don't have any search function is beyond me. Yeah, whatever. Put that thing here, whatever. Don't really care.
What are we doing?
Trying to look up the freezer in the build menu.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, I have no idea where it is.
The cryo freezer?
Yes.
You're looking under producers. It's not gonna be under producers. At least
No, I'm just placing because I was frustrated.
Gotcha. It's It's going to be under appliances, if that's still a thing. I believe.
Like,
Hello,
I
Angel.
might as well place all this stupid thing. Let's see.
Hey,
Appliances.
Derek.
That furniture? Yes. Okay.
I mean, that's where it
Cryo.
used to be
Yeah,
anyway.
Yep, it is still is furniture appliance.
All right, cool.
Thank you very much.
Just use the search font. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. I'm still frustrated that we still
I mean,
do
are you
not
kidding
have a
me?
search function.
Here's an overhaul, but no search. We don't want to give you that. It's like, yeah. Anyway, it's the
I'm
Bethesda
gonna
way.
have to redo this camp at some point.
The Bethesda way.
Yep. Just screw you over. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that.
Let's see. I won't tell.
Do I not have fertilizer grenades?
I don't know.
I do not. Let's see.
I can't tell you.
Grenades.
Let's see.
Make some nuke grenades. Yep. And science project. Purple fertilizer.
Sounds like there's been a lot of new newbies entering the lands.
I saw a lot of low levels just now
Yeah.
in the event. And
Yeah,
I was
I,
kind of happy to see them.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see more. I mean, we're not getting the numbers that we were getting, like nothing even close to what we got last year, but
Oh,
we're
that
still
will be the next
getting
big update.
some.
yeah, in 2087.
Well, we did get like we hit a number, at least on Steam today, that was the highest number we've seen since last year.
What, like 500?
Like 21 something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I think it was last weekend, we hit 20 something. So, I mean, we're a little bit over that, but yeah, or maybe that was 2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's that. So it's, the first time we hit 21,000 since, at least on Steam, since last year. So it's been like a year and a half. Yeah, Derek, I am kind of tired. I'm kind of dragging. I slept kind of, I don't know. The weather here is really warm, and it's like I'm set up for the winter. And the weather is not cooperating.
Right.
It's the first day of winter right now, and so it's been too warm, and so it's just messing up my sleep really bad.
Send the warm weather my way. I'll gladly take it over this stupid
Yeah.
cold.
I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it's yeah.
I hate it. Oh, son of a. Here I am trying to pick up freaking fruit and veggies. Don't have.
Plus, I've been saying just watching TV, so that also doesn't really energize you.
It doesn't?
Yeah, it's just
You're
kind of like
watching the
Sunday,
wrong
just
type of
typical. I'm just sitting there vegging out, watching people do things.
The couch potato. Well, you need to get better at being a couch potato then. I'm a pro. I can show you.
Well, I mean, I watch TV at the end of the day to kind of wind down before I go to bed, and so the problem with that is now I'm conditioned to just kind of fall asleep when I'm watching TV. That actually happened earlier. I had turned on the TV, was watching a game, and then like right before lunch, and then I woke up and it was like a half hour later.
Well, I mean, the half hour power nap is good.
It wasn't a power nap. It was watching TV and kind of passing out. It's not a power nap.
Hey, you're getting a nap, so it's a power nap.
I felt anything but refreshed. So
That's a different story.
there's a reason I don't take naps. I don't usually feel rested afterwards. I usually just feel kind of draggy and tired all the time. So I don't take naps.
I assumed you were hard at work making shorts. I know, right?
Making shorts, yes. Actually, I did have I went on the public test server for a bit, or I was checking something out. I was looking at safes, because they said they've improved the loot and whatever, and based on what I saw, just because I was checking safes and whatever, based on what I saw, the people who currently think that lockpick is useless are not going to change their minds.
I'm assuming you get like 5 caps extra and 1 item extra, which is completely useless.
Well, I mean, there's a chance for legendaries now.
Okay.
And it scales based on the safe. So, I mean, you'll have to do like a level 3 safe to get like a 10% chance of the 3-star. The problem
why would you want
is that,
one?
well, the problem is this game just showers you with legendaries already. So it's not like just level 39.
You don't need anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm gonna go equip a lockpicking perk so I can get a chance, but I'll most likely get a 1-star thing when this game just like rains legendaries down on me everything I do. So it's not compelling enough.
Yep. Hello, Obi-Gon. Welcome. It's definitely not compelling to get another legendary.
But anyway, I while I was on there, an event popped up. It was it was Campfire Tales. So I joined Campfire Tales because there was other people there, and I'm like, all right, let's see this. Because right now they're running the events that give you the uninvited visitor or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so at the end of that, Bigfoot showed up, which is kind of fitting, cool. Right? It's a campfire.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Campfire Tales
right?
with Bigfoot because they scream and stuff.
Except, I mean, if you think about Campfire Tales and then you think about the difficulty of like, a 4-star enemy appearing at the end, it doesn't really match up very well.
I mean, you finally have something to actually shoot at.
Right, but I mean, suppose it's a server that doesn't have high-level players. It's just like all lower-level players, and then this 4-star...
They're gonna have a tough time.
They're gonna have a real tough time, and it's supposed to be an event that even says it's easy. So the scaling is kind of funky. So I'm not really crazy about. I mean, I like it. I like it just the way it worked out. But I mean, I think it has the potential to be to ruin some experiences for people. Because of the fact that it is like an event that's supposed to be a very easy, event that a level 20 player can solo.
Yeah, so. I can see people getting upset with that.
But yeah, lemon and water. I cannot stand lemon and water. I like lemon and I like water, but I don't like lemon in water unless there's like a bunch of lemons and some sugar.
What's the idea behind that?
I don't know. That's the thing people do. They'll put like a slice of lemon in water. I don't like that at all.
Okay. Yeah, and I have no clue. I mean, I like the taste of lemon in water, so taste-wise, I'm okay with that. But is that like meant to give you a little kick for energy or something? I'm legitimately asking. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's like, it's been a long day, so this guy's being all friendly. It's been a long day, and that's why I'm tired. I'd like to slice. No, just squeeze out a lemon. I get that.
Yeah. Coming late was Angel's question to answer, not like coming
Hello,
late.
Dale.
What was her question? I didn't see.
Angel's question answer.
Oh yeah, it completed. It would actually completed, Angel. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what happened because I recorded it, and this is like coming around to the whole short thing. So at the end of it, we defeated actually the alien version. So we defeated the whatever the Flatwoods monster, and I got a badge and stuff that doesn't matter. But it did actually complete the event, and then Bigfoot showed up. So Bigfoot isn't actually part of the event. They just show up after the event. So after you win the event, yeah. So at least there's that. Like you wouldn't fail the event. Yeah. So it was kind of fun, but I did record it because I was kind of curious. Like right at the end of the event, I thought, I should be recording this because I know there'll be an uninvited visitor, and I did record it, and it's not very much. It's like it is only like 30 seconds of stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I looked at it, I'm like, I don't know if this is good enough to be anything at all.
You can put it in just record some more footage and put that part in there too.
Well, and I actually thought about that. I mean, I thought, well, I could go on the PTS because there's a bunch of different varieties of uninvited guests you can get, right? And so I thought, it might be interesting to do like a compilation of a bunch of different ones. Yeah. Whether I'll do that or not, I don't know, because it requires me being on the PTS. I don't really like to spend time doing events on the PTS because it doesn't count, right? It's just.
I understand. I wouldn't go there at all.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's like I don't really want to do. I don't know. Plus, it also relies on other people actually showing up. I mean, right now they are, for the most part. I've had a lot of people are like just logging in for that. They'll log in for the whatever the event is, and then log out. I saw that a few times too, but. Well, yeah, I was not on there for that. It's like the season to start. I mean, we're still early in this season, and there's like things in the live that I want to do. So it's like I don't really necessarily want to spend time grinding the PTS.
Hi, puppy.
So, But I was looking at basically I was just
Such a
looking
low.
for anything that's kind of interesting. I mean, it's like there's really, I mean, like the armor and stuff, I think it's too early to look at that just because I do think there'll be changes, and so I don't feel like putting effort diving into that one. I don't think it's gonna. I did look at one thing though. What is the PTS showcasing other than the newcomers? Well, it's a complete armor overhaul, including power armor and regular armor. Adding mods to the plasma caster. That was, which I did the video. Changing the way the Under Armors work, which I did a video on that as well. They're updating the loot for locked safes. So it's not necessarily even containers, it's safes specifically, as near as I can tell, to make it like more appealing, I guess, for people to actually invest in lockpicking, but I don't think it's going to achieve that at all. I think the people who are not interested in lockpicking will stay that way, and the people who are invested in it will stay that way as well. So I don't think that's going to have any. It's not going to have any meaningful impact. You're supposed to have a chance at like a U mine it, like a U mine it map in the
They said that they
saves.
updated the drop chance for stuff in that one too, right?
Well, yeah. There's two parts to that. There's first of like the U mine it maps are supposed to drop from things. And having them in the safes is one of them, and having them, I think, from events you can get them. I didn't get any from any of the safes, and then the one I got on the first day of the PTS from an event, I tried to use it and it just disappeared. So I have no idea about the updated loot. No, I ate it, and then it's supposed to give you a quest with the marker. It didn't give me either one. It just vanished. So
that's not gonna be.
Yeah, so not super helpful there. I'm gonna do a wanted poster here.
I was trying to.
The newcomers way to get.
And I forgot.
Well, Angel, the Bigfoot is a 4-star. The other one, I've done 3 events, and 2 of them had Bigfoot, and he was a 4-star. The other one I did was Most Wanted. At the end of that, we got a Storm Goliath, and he was only a 3-star. So. The Bigfoot's dropped 4-star items. The other one dropped a 3-star. So I don't know if anything else can be a 4-star.
Anya.
So
And we move.
And I don't know what the chance is. I mean, right now it's 100%. They're only running the events because it's only certain events that can have the uninvited guests, and it's going to be a chance to like at the end. But I don't know what the chance is supposed to be of uninvited guest spawning. Right now, they have it set at 100% just for testing, but it's supposed to be less than that, once it goes live. But I don't know what the chances
Well, at least
are
you
going to
have
be.
the chance to get a 4-star.
Yeah, but I mean, like a chance at the end to get 1 4. I mean, it's just like for me, it's just they're still being too stingy with that stuff.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, it's
definitely,
just like
but at
there's
least-
not a.
At least there is finally a chance.
Yeah, it's not a reliable. Yeah. And even the raids aren't a
proper
reliable way to get anything anymore. It's just like, hey, here's this thing, and I'm just not a fan of the way they introduce
They should make the
certain
Born
things.
robot a 4-star boss. Yep. They should make
Yeah.
lots more 4-star bosses. So yes, Derek, the Master Infiltrator will still open up everything. That's not gonna change.
Yeah, Master Infiltrator is unchanged. I mean, it's still doing its thing. It still is an auto click on things. Trying to think. No, as far as and so something I didn't know. So I did the video on the Under Armors and the styled plans or whatever.
Yeah.
And what I didn't know, because some of them are available for bullion, and then some of them drop from other things. And the question
from
was, what's
events
the
and
drop
stuff.
chance? Because if it's it doesn't do any good if they make it stupid low. I don't know what the chances are, but I did ask, and so someone who had done a few of the events, they said, well, I got 2 like on back-to-back events, and so it sounds like the drop chances, at
Are
least
reasonable.
based on anecdotally, they're probably reasonable chances, and it's not going to be some insane grind to
They ask for player input.
to get
They
that
ask
stuff.
for player input. That doesn't mean that they do anything with the player input.
Yeah, I mean, they
That's
ask
the
for
problem.
they do, Angel, but I mean, they don't, like, for example, during the the last PTS when they had the raid reward changes, they asked for and that was they had a I have a sneeze here. No, it's not gonna come. So they set up different in their Discord server. They have all these different threads for it. And they had one set up for the raid reward feedback, and that was by far the busiest thread. I mean, there was over 3,000 messages on that one. and they did nothing. There wasn't a single dev response to any of the things, and the devs are pretty active on there, and there wasn't any changes. Like, they did no adjustments. In fact, the weekly cache, that was one of the things that they never even enabled that on the PTS so people could test it. So they completely ignored, and even during the AMA, because they were asked about that, and John Rush basically said, we're going to try some things and see how it works. And it's like, okay, why even ask? Because they ask for feedback. I mean, they're the ones who created that thread. I mean, Bethesda, the community people, they set that up. So it wasn't like a player posted a thing and it was ignored. It was like they posted a thing asking for feedback and then ignored 3,000 plus messages of it. And so that can happen. You know, sometimes they take the feedback and they act on it, but in this case they didn't do a damn thing, and it was really frustrating. It was really discouraging, I'll be honest.
Bethesda not listening, inconceivable.
So,
I know, right?
And I don't know.
Hello, ETC, welcome. Yeah, I don't know either, but I mean, it's kind of a common thing that they ignore things.
Yeah, well, I mean, usually they're really bad at, like, I mean, their thing is like they just don't communicate. Like that's Bethesda. They just don't communicate. But the fact that they listen to the loudest voice, not the sensible voice. That was a loud thread. I mean, that was a thing. That was a very loud thread, and there was all kinds. I mean, I did feedback on it. I actually put effort into writing up a thing, and it got like a big ton of stars. And so there was a lot of there was a lot of feedback. Some of it was this, noise, but a lot of it was actually very valuable and very valid. And out of all of the feedback, nothing came of any of it. It was all ignored. Yes, and it was really discouraging.
Hello, Hangry. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing
well. Let's see where we are. I'll be back in a minute or two.
Join the team, Saint. Berserker crossbow. Oh god, no. Let's roll that black powder rifle because why the hell not? Mutant's pepper shaker with last round. Oh, thank you. Wow, there's a big ass input delay on, I think. How the hell are you gonna stand inside the workbench? Troubleshooter, weapon speed, damage resistance while aiming. So completely useless. I'm down for a 4-star cornbot. Yup. Question for Wiggle. How many times have you blown yourself up with a Dom Pedro? Yes. I don't have it yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna say plenty. Although Wiggle is kind of careful, so maybe not as many as we would think. Not a blind charging idiot like I am. It'd be nice if they at least replied, we've listened to your feedback, but we think your feedback sucks, so we won't change the damn thing. That's the thing, they don't communicate at all anyway, so that's par for the course, not communicating at all. And that's why people are always guessing what they're doing, because nobody has a freaking clue.
As far as the Dom Pedro goes, I haven't used it on live yet. I've used it on the PTS plenty of times. I never blew myself up, but I didn't put explosive on it. So for me, it wasn't really an issue because I always did bets a chance. But I think a lot of people are adding explosive on it. So it is bugged. That is something to know right now. I don't know if it was bugged on the PTS, but it is bugged on live. It's actually doing double explosive damage. So if you're using that thing. So yeah, a lot of people are doing doing a lot of self damage.
Oh,
But I haven't used it
brilliant.
on live yet. I've unlocked it on both accounts, but I haven't used one yet.
That's brilliant. Double damage. You know, like I just said, Wiggle's probably not as idiotic as I am when it comes to self-inflicting damage, but
Well, and the character I was using it on was my ghoul character, and that character was running fireproof and a dense chest piece. So
okay, so at least you got some.
so I'm
protection.
not taking explosive damage because basically I'm trying to preserve glow, and so anything I can do to reduce my damage, I'm taking it because I get tired of the glow management.
I got spookies here over at.
Yeah, I'm eating. I'm just gonna stand here and park.
Explosive is one of the base mods. That's cool. I don't remember what level it unlocks. That's just one limb taken out. I was grinding till past the 100 yesterday. Having fun chasing down the Scorches with the Crusader pistol. That can be fun, definitely. Problem with that I have with the Crusader is that it's not automatic. And it's a pistol. Where did the sports frisbees go down? Or did it not go down yet? If you are as terrible as I am when it comes to shooting, you wanna have as many bullets going out as possible. There's a crate up top.
A crate? Oh, a crate way up there.
I don't know what.
I actually did a video earlier today, and I was at Fisher Prime, and there was quite a few of those little Holiday Scorched. I forget that they're a thing. Oh, there's nothing but holidays here.
Yeah, that's why I went to the event. Normally, I ignore the event, but I wanted.
I have extra plans I can drop for you because I'm tired of carrying around.
You know, I'll take.
Maybe I'll even get more from the gifts. I don't know. We'll see. Prefer revolvers. I like revolvers. I don't know. I like well, most things in the game. Most of the weapons at one time or another. Right now, my favorite is the Gatling gun.
Angry, if you want to jump in the team, let me know. I will make room.
Oh, don't kick me out.
I wasn't calling.
That would be a funny troll though if you did that. Like, get ready to join in 3, 2, 1, and boom, I'm gone. That would be funny.
Yeah, now that you've said that, it's not gonna be funny anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? I ruined it. I ruined the joke.
I would have never thought of that though. That's too clever. I'm not that clever.
Revolvers. I want a black powder revolver. I mean, I guess the Dom Pedro's almost like that, but actually a shotgun revolver is what I want. I mean, too bad the Dom Pedro doesn't have like a shotgun option.
Where's the next wave? I'm down with looting.
Oh, we still have one down there. Oh, behind. Yeah, we still have one that's stuck. Where? I think that was fixed. That was in the patch notes too.
Oh,
the Scorch will no longer spawn outside of the event at Line in Sand. Good job.
Did you go running? Somebody else. Oh,
No, someone else did.
hi, Mark. Hi, Mass. I'm running.
They're all booting me. Nice.
Oh, they just join, Hungry.
No kidding.
Cannot invite the player who's already in the team. Join. One of us.
Yeah, so I discovered with the Gatling gun, if you put VATS hit chance on the second star, and if you're using awareness, perception, if you can get a VATS lock on anything, it's 95%.
That's helpful.
It just, doesn't matter how far away. If you're close enough for a VATS lock, it's 95%. Any body part, just 95% every time.
That works.
Yeah, well, it has like a crazy range. It's like 400 and something with the long
Good
barrel.
range. I know that part.
Yeah, so I just had no idea it was like that accurate. It's great.
I didn't know either. I know it's dead center for manual aiming.
Yeah, for manual aiming it's good too, but for
makes sense that fast would be that way too.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, it makes sense. I just never would have thought of it.
I guess we won. I got a legendary something.
What is the best 3-star for Dom Pedro?
Oh, I think he said Dawnbreaker. The best 3 stars. I mean, I like Furious personally, and I like VATS hit chance because I know a lot of people run explosive, but I like VATS hit chance because the range is only like 120 something. So
that's not that far.
No, if you put the explosive penetrating thing on it, because the explosives will outdo the, they don't really care about range so much. So yeah, that's what I like. And then for the 3rd star, I'd either go faster reload or glowing. I mean, if using it as a ghoul, then I would use glowing because I think it works pretty well with that. Those would be my choices. Best, I have no idea, but that's what I would use.
What rank was it?
Although you're playing low health, right? I mean, like so bloodied would work probably okay as well. If you don't want to deal with the onslaught stuff. There's Galadorn.
What level was it to unlock?
Dom Pedro unlocks it. It was like 55, I think. It's page 7.
No, not Adam Shop Season. I'm at 64, so I should be able to get it. Plus, I should be able to get the extra 5%. The Scorbu's there. Grab the atoms here, because why the hell not? It's atoms. Gotta cut. Newly dug grave scrap box. That sounds fun.
Way to put down a scrap box and then go, where's my scrap box? I don't see it.
That's probably gonna happen.
No silence for it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you have to be close range too, Derek. That's the thing. So, yeah, it's not a stealth weapon. We don't have weren't we going to pick up a teammate?
Yeah, I said for a couple times, join, but he's
even on the server still?
Yeah, he was. Reboard Club.
I must not have him on my friends list. I thought I did.
Yeah, I have another score boost and a Dom Pedro. There we go. Finally, he figured out that he could join.
I got all this crap to scrap.
Raiderized truck. What is that? Just decor, or is it a tent, or?
I think it's just a thingy,
it's just a
yeah.
Oh, I can get this stuff too. I can get the.
Oh, it's big.
Lycoid cat.
That was like a big thing. All right.
That's a very big one. That's why I thought maybe it's a tent or something. Because it's very big. Big. Oh, you can get an ammo grave as well. Oh, that's gonna be funny. I have a bunch of graves with tombstones.
Oh, and there's a mini season. I don't know if people have heard about this. It's like a stealth mini season, I guess.
Oh, okay.
On the 20, like on Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday, I guess there's a mini season of some sort.
Okay.
But it's been very under the radar.
I have never heard of it until now.
Yeah. Well, they haven't made any announcement. I don't know how. I mean, I've heard people talk about it. I didn't know. I don't know where it's showing up for people, but.
Hello, V. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Where do we have? The Pale Horseman.
The one that wrecked me.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, here's a.
Well, that one wrecked me very, very quickly.
Yeah, so far I'm doing okay. I haven't died in any of the. Well, I don't know. I mean, I have on my stream character. I got wrecked a few times on this. On my main, I don't think I've gotten killed. At least in. You know, I had the video where I did that and I got wrecked, but
oh, I got
okay. And then
melted.
I put on power armor a couple days ago, and I have been mostly okay. I mean, a few have tickled me, but mostly it's been I can ignore the whatever they're doing.
I mean, I got melted like crazy. That's what the short was.
Yeah.
Were
you on power armor?
Yes, of course.
Oh wow.
I was on this character even. This is the one with the broken power armor.
The cheater power armor?
No, the broken power armor. The one that says it's power armor but doesn't function as power armor.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I'm in my union right now because that one has normal resistances and stuff.
Okay.
It's still not as good as it's supposed to be because I think I do have like a hidden mutation. Like I have empath, but it's not showing.
Something's going on that's causing you to be like paper.
Yeah, but my union is better than my excavator. My excavator is basically just having no armor.
Oh.
It feels like that, and it's just awful. And I was wearing my excavator when I was shot by the Pale Horseman.
Save that.
Have you tried Stealth Archer yet? I don't think so. Curious.
I don't know how well stealth works in these things with people.
It does. I can do stealth damage.
Does it?
I did pretty well with stealth damage yesterday. Even did the half health stealth with the robot yesterday. And it was working. I mean, I was staying alive. And I was doing pretty good damage. Trick shot is so much fun. It definitely is. It's a lot of fun. Does anybody need mutants or overeaters to learn?
Let's see this here.
Hello, Drinks. Welcome. How are you doing? You're doing well. Kill Wendigo, kill Protectron, build decoration and workshop. Okay. Go claim the workshop. That's a bloody long hike. That way. Let's go run, because I still need a lot more piggies. Here, piggy. Yeah, come on. I'm still going up in my honey. Like, I'm gaining honey. I'm actively using it as an AP food buff, like, for my...
Oh, and you're still gaining it?
And I'm still gaining. I don't understand how that's possible.
I completed your union. Oh, hi, Drinks. Union PA and loving it. Yeah, Union PA is solid. It's good. If I was going to craft a set from scratch, that's probably what I would use, would be Union.
I like my Union armor. I'm missing my 25 carry weight, but I still like it.
Yeah.
It's only 25, so it's manageable. It's noticeable when you're carrying as much crap as I am, but...
Right? Yeah, I'm using...
These nests getting built on your power armor. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually going on. And that's the reason why I keep getting smacked around so easily. Right. Bacon, pork chops, pork roast, bacon. Meanwhile, to get all the stamps. Yeah, getting stamps for the armor is a pain in the butt. Thankfully, I was able to get it on both accounts, just doing the season. But not enough. No, there's more gold. I want this bloody workshop.
Never taken that workshop.
It's basically the Fallout 4 Starlight Drive-In.
Yeah. I've been there. I've just never taken it because every time I go, there's just 10 billion enemies and I just can't be bothered.
Problem is that they're too spread out.
Yeah, they're all over the place, different variety. It's just, like I said, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I can see.
It's on my, one day, maybe someday I'll take it. And
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
it's just a workshop, so it's not going to give me something that other workshops don't.
Oh, I mean, there's cool stuff to discover because there's a hidden room. And
Right.
there's a manager's
One of
office
the
terminal that doesn't
challenges.
freaking function. It's not
Yeah, it is
available at
one.
this time.
It's one of the challenges. At this point, I honestly, most of my time I'm spent like chasing after the,
Suitcases.
chasing after the new effect. Uh-oh. This guy's got a Gatling laser. I don't want any part of that. There we go.
There's a clown in here. I hope Mother hasn't seen it.
It's Fallout 76. It's full of clowns.
I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about an
Oh.
actual clown. Really? That one beer bottle is what did me in.
I haven't actually explored that actually yet. I mean, I've been there. I've
You should-
gotten location, but I
You
haven't
should
actually explored it
explore
yet. I will
this
someday.
building. On a private server. Explore the back
Explore.
side.
Yeah.
This,
I
this screen and a little office that's behind it, and the toilets. Because there's kind of some funky stuff there. Are you gonna be annoying? Do I have to shoot you or? I kind of don't want to, but I will if I have to.
See when the death class spawn in the 20s, like 20s as a number or level. I mean, I haven't seen the most death class I've seen is like maybe 7 or 8. I haven't seen 20.
Would be fun though. Fine, I'll get out of here. You can have your stuff. Funky stuff in the
For
toilet.
delivery.
Yes.
Okay. 5 stops away. Finally, they're showing up. Waiting for a package.
Is it? Oh, it's not the airport one. Who's waiting for
Just
what package?
just part of my gifts for my niece for
Oh,
Christmas.
not in the game. Just okay.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for like an actual physical delivery, and it's.
It's closing in.
I was starting to worry it wasn't going to show up in time. It was like, oh, it'll show up between like the
20 plus spawned in one area a few times for me. Completed the challenge easy. That's kind of cool.
Never seen that.
I've seen that before with
Not that many, but
not with the death class, but with the
stupid eviction notice.
Yao Guai and rat stacks up at called not at Cricket's Ford, it's not some other place here. The Colonel Kelly Monument. Back when that was a massive spawn spot.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
And
Yeah,
then
that would be a big
under
pile of
the-
enemies.
Yeah,
and then in the little gully, right? Like in the little gully there.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Toxic
Black
Valley.
Bear, the Black Bear Lodge. If you spawn there, you go to the
Yeah.
left down in the little waterway. Another 50 enemy spawn. That was brilliant for food.
Yeah. I am
Six
not
pack of
running
Nuke Dark.
electric absorption, Dale, so I am not getting the charge from that.
I am running electric absorption on this one.
So I'll
You
reload.
need help. Yes, you definitely do need help.
Yeah, I saw Mandy posted in my Discord earlier where she said the event failed because the level 130 started this by himself, and I read that differently. I read that as the event failed because nobody showed up. Like it's not. It didn't fail because the guy started it by himself. It failed because everyone else took their sweet time getting there, and You know, if you want to do it, do it.
Yep.
Don't dawdle and think people need to wait for you. And that's why the event fails, because other people aren't joining in.
There's a meat bag.
There's one right there.
Yeah.
Did we get them all?
Yep.
All right, cool. Is it just us?
I saw somebody else. I saw somebody moving upstairs, but I haven't seen them down here yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else here, so I would say just So I did some experimenting with. I was kind of curious about power armor and on the PTS, because one of the notes they said is you'll have to do. I don't know why they put this. Like in a nuke zone, power armor by itself is no longer going to be enough to keep you going.
Okay.
And they said you'll need to fully buff up, and then they said Rad-X. I'm like, Rad-X isn't going to do anything. If power armor isn't protecting you, Rad-X isn't going to make any kind of difference at all. But then they said, or wear your hazmat, wear the hazmat suit power armor combo. And like,
that doesn't do anything.
It's not a thing. No. And I thought, well, maybe it'd change. And I went to BTS. It's still not a thing. So I don't know where they're getting that.
I also don't think that they gonna reduce damage or rad reduction that much that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, there's no, as near as I could tell, there's no rad reduction at all on power armor anymore. It's just rad resistance.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, that will make a difference.
Yeah, because I tested. I didn't have a nuke zone, and I didn't really want to drop a nuke. I was just kind of doing a quick, because I wanted to see if the hazmat suit thing, if that
you
combo
can go in
was
Emmett
actually a
Mountain.
thing. I did. I went to Emmett Mountain, which is way worse than a nuke zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're with just power armor,
you're screwed.
You're not gonna be able to run ore.
Okay. So
you'll go in there
to
and
start crafting shields, rat shields again.
I don't know if that's going to be enough, because you're getting like 2,000 rad resistance, at least I was, from my power armor, and so an extra 300 from that's not going to move the needle.
Yeah, you can stack. Oh no, we can't stack them anymore.
Yeah, you need to stack it to because I think it's like 20,000 or something that you need to get up to be able to go into there. But yeah, so I don't know. But I mean, again, it's it's the first update. I mean, if they made it so the hazmat suit actually worked under the thing, I mean, I don't see why. I mean, that should be a thing, I think. Then that would actually be pretty reasonable. Just wear a hazmat suit and get in your power armor.
Yeah,
and
that makes at least some sense.
Because the hazmat suit, because I did test that, it still does the reduction. It's still 99% reduction, so you're still fine there.
First is fine.
And they actually added it, so it actually gives you a little bit of resistance now. Not a lot.
Yeah, but just like under armor,
kind of. Yeah, basically it's giving you the same kind of stats as like under armor now.
Yeah. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw a picture of it, like hazmat suit that basically had under armor stats.
What rads has some value. I don't know that what rads is enough, because I tested a little bit. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely making a difference. Well, I mean, so right now, if you have what rads and you go into Emmett Mountain and you have power armor, it doesn't do anything. Like there's the rads. I mean, the rads don't do anything to you.
Yeah.
So that was not the case this time. Because I put on what rads, got a power armor, and we're like, it's less, but it's still, yeah, you're still getting pretty good rads. You might be able to grab like 1 or 2 ores at the most. You're not going to be able to run a full thing all at once.
We're gonna have to quick wheel rad away or quick button rad away.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think it's going to be. I mean, the way it is right now, anyway. I think it's either stealth suit or hazmat suit is what you're going to need, and I don't think anything else is going to work for running ore. So
that means that I won't be running ore anymore.
Well, or if you're a ghoul, right? But I think what might be going on is because they said the hazmat suit thing, they said that in the patch notes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something they intend to do. Let's make it so it works underneath. Then
I don't know.
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
It would make sense if they finally did that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it should be that way, but I don't know. I mean, nothing's going to change for a couple weeks anyway. They're all out of the office, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's interesting, and people are going to flip out, and
of course, people are going to freak out.
I think the only reason people haven't flipped out already is because they don't realize that change has happened, because it wasn't really made clear in the patch notes.
They talked about starting moving away from mitigation into resistance.
Right.
So that includes rats. I mean, I assumed that it would include rats. I I kind of just
yeah, but people don't like even if
the-
they're told. Like that's the thing. Like you can't like reading between the lines isn't what people do.
Well, I
Like,
was
unless they're
expecting them
explicitly told.
I was expecting them to give it like 50,000 rad resist. Like just
Like on power armor or whatever.
Yeah, on power armor, just give it a stupid amount.
Okay, this one's not taking any damage.
Relatively the same. Just got an awesome Enclave Flamer drop. Nice.
Cool. They're 30 improved
Another
day wasted.
30 improved.
Man, I've got so much.
If you go to PC, I will give you 400 so you can fish for it.
Yeah, I keep dumping it. I mean, the headhunts give you so much. And I just keep dumping like 80 or 90 at a time.
Don't dump it.
Well, not dump it. I just sell it, though. I mean,
Still don't do that. Give it to me. And I can dump it eventually. Or move it to a mule, so you can have your mule carry 50,000 of it.
I don't want to.
I understand.
The thing is, that would mean I plan to do a lot of fishing, and to be honest, I'm kind of over it.
I mean, I do like
Fishing
fishing,
just-
but I don't do the daily challenges anymore.
It just takes too long.
It's too slow.
It's just
and
it
you
doesn't
need to do
contribute
too
to
much.
anything. It's one of those things where if I do it, it doesn't make any difference any other. Like it contributes to no other part of the game. It's this closed loop, and for me it just doesn't.
It's a time sink.
Yeah, it's just a time thing. It's like I'd rather just do bounty hunting.
Just wanted
Or-
to show its
or
face,
not play.
even if I don't catch it. But how do you know
Too
if
much
it's
RNG.
showing its face if you haven't caught it? Too much RNG
I mean,
in fishing. It's not even that. It's
Well, here's the
there's-
thing: if you had waited, you know, because there's the catch 760 fish challenge.
Yeah.
If you had waited, because they added another one that's 760, you could just do like get two done at once. Now, but the people who did it the first time, now they have another one to do. It's like, okay, I don't know. I
I
don't
mean,
want
that's
to.
good for the people that grind that stuff out quickly, so they have new
Yeah.
stuff to grind.
I just don't want to fish anymore.
What I've said before, and I will say it again, the fishing, it's too involved for basically no reward. You have to
Right.
put in too much effort, and you can't really just fish and be mindless with it, like it is with World of Warcraft. Because there you just mindlessly sit there and press two buttons,
Yeah.
and
I mean, if there was a
That's
chance to get
perfect.
like, you know, if they added like mod boxes, you know, like legendary mod boxes to it, I'd be all over it. I mean, if they just gave chances to get other things, but the only chance, I mean, yes, they had the gifts, but that's not, I don't care about the, you know, the gifts.
they're holiday
That's
gifts,
not
right?
an
Or
incentive
mole
for me.
miner boxes.
Well, no, they added the holiday gifts for the, like every weekend in this, I guess, this month, every weekend this month, you have a chance to get a holiday gift
Yeah, well,
when you're fishing.
Yeah, the waterlogged gifts, but
The
those
waterlogged
are-
gifts, yeah.
Yeah, those are holiday gifts or mole miner pills.
I think they're holiday gifts, as near as I could tell. It's the same loot as the holiday gifts.
Ah, okay.
So
I've been told that many times. I just keep forgetting.
yeah,
I
but it's
don't
just yeah.
care. There's
But it's like
nothing
yeah, but there's
interesting
also
in
the
there.
chance that I'll get a fish, and then what? What am I gonna do with that? I mean,
Well,
it's
you
just-
can just
after a
let the
while,
fish
it's
go.
like okay, I have these fish, and they're basically just slowly filling up my inventory,
Yep.
and they
Yeah, they
don't
are
really
clogging up my
right. They don't really serve any
tab.
kind of purpose, and it's just like they're just. It's just fishing just doesn't feed into anything else, and that's the frustration I have. There's just not a. It doesn't
Problem-
affect any other part of the game. So if I do it, I don't notice. If I don't do it, I don't notice.
The problem that I
And I
have
don't
with the
particularly love it.
the rare-ish fish. I can't chop them up in fish bits because they're rare, but they have absolutely
Yeah.
0 point, and they weigh something. I don't know how
Yeah.
much they weigh, but they don't. I don't think they weigh much. They weigh something.
You know, and the fish bits again, they're another thing. Well, you have a chance to get legendaries. It's like, yeah, I have a
don't
chance,
care.
but I have like
wait,
guaranteed
0.05.
legendaries raining down on me from every other source. So legendaries are kind of
Pointless.
I've become kind of numb to them unless they give me a new effect or something.
Chopping up
then-
fish. Where's my presents? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
I don't know. It's just
I don't want
not-
to chop them up because they're fish that I
Right.
struggle to get. But they are
Yeah.
clogging up my food tab, which is already clogged up to infinity. So it's not helpful.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just doing I like do the the monthly one, and on one character, and that's basically what I'm down to. Is like, oh, it's time to do the axolotl, and then that's it. That's like
I still need to catch the axolotl on this character, because this is the account that's still caught up, because I missed one with my other account. I
did all the original challenges. I did all of the, glowing, all the glowing and all. Like I did all the original ones, and then now we have a whole bunch of new ones. And I went, I don't really want to do that again.
I have not completed all challenges, not even close. And I've also not been grinding for the challenges. So
I haven't either. I mean, I'm not necessarily. I mean, I've done challenges in the new area, but not like as doing the challenges. More of just like I'm just chasing the, the mods and stuff. Other than that, it's like stuff just clears itself, but I'm not really going after to check off boxes for challenges. I've never really done that anyway. I mean fishing was probably the first time I ever did that.
I definitely do grind for things like aim to grind.
If it's a thing I want, like if it's gonna give me like a game-changing thing that it's like, okay, that's a whatever, a resource from my camp or something that I want, then yes, I'll chase after it. But if it's just going to give me a trophy or a pennant or something, then I don't care. Yeah, or fish. If it's going to give me fish. I just take I mean, at this point, even when I get the daily challenges, if we have to like catch 2 fish or whatever, I'll go do it, and then I'll just like sell the fish. I won't even bother doing the bits or anything.
I mean, I still have the blister fish on me. I've got the bluefin zapper. I have all of these on me.
Oh wow! I have not even. Oh, you're carrying them around.
Always, because I can't put them in the stash because heavy.
I chopped all those up in bits. The only thing I saved is the axolotls. That's it, and the local legends. That's it.
I think I'm gonna do that too, because it's clogging up my inventory like crazy.
Yeah, it's just not worth saving absolutely everything. Where's our fish tank?
Yeah.
Where's our fish tank?
That's
give us a reason something we can do with the fish. All we can do is mount them or hang them on a thing or whatever.
I have them in my other account. I have them in my camp, but that takes up a lot of what's it called? A lot of camp budget for basically nothing, because nobody goes in there. Only I check it in every once in a while, and it's completely pointless. Because who the hell gives a hoot that you have fish on the wall?
Right.
Do we need to sell some weird food today to whatever vendor?
I don't believe so. I don't remember doing that. Okay. Big pile of legendaries gone. He carries everything. I know, everything.
Gosh.
That's okay when he's got heavyweight on all his armor and he's indestructible because of his carry weight is almost at capacity all the time. He'll be the one laughing.
I will.
Although at the moment it doesn't work on power armor,
which is stupid.
Well, I mean, all they did was it was the weightless mod, right? They just changed weightless, and weightless doesn't work on. So
and I know that
probably to work on armor, on power armor at some point, I would expect.
They haven't put it on just yet, probably, but that's stupid because why can I not use it? I want to use it. Gimme.
Let's see, how's my food doing? Oh, it's gone.
So it's gone.
The foreman. Disgruntled miner.
Chop them up. 25 at a time. There's a new legendary discount. Yeah, for the fish bits. 25 fish bits. Hello, Grow. What power armor did you use for your tests of running ore on the PTS?
Vulcan.
Carrying them also, but now I'm only carrying the glowing fish. Yeah, but even the glowing fish, I have like 9 different glowing fish. It's just stupid. I should just do the same and chop everything up except for the axolotls. But that would be smart. We know I don't do smart. A Junkie's Pepper Shaker. Hello, Feral Ghoul. Oh, wow. That's a
very no natural rad resist. I guarantee it's not going to matter. Plus, all
Wrangler
those
is
numbers have
number
been reworked. So unless you're talking PTS, because my rad resist was like 2,000 on the PTS.
It's Strangler.
With my Vulcan.
It's,
so it's about
anyway.
It's about reduction. When you're talking about that much radiation in terms of the Emma Mountain pools, unless you're getting up to like 18,000 with your rad resist, it's not going to matter. Whether if I have 2,000 and you have 3,000 or 4,000, it's not going to make a difference. You're still going to go in there and melt.
Yeah.
So because it's the reduction that saves you, not the resistance. Unless the resistance is just insane, which it isn't.
Still all the import. How dare they?
It might make a difference in a rad zone, like in a nuke zone, because that's much less than what you're getting in Emma Mountain. It's still a lot, but ooh, reflex, we can save that. Sure, save that, get rid of that.
Got it on switched characters again. Now on Mangalore.
Flex. At some point I'm gonna need a scrap. I'm saving I'm like saving pieces that have the new effects so I can just scrap like a bunch at once. Because in my head that gives me a better chance. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't matter ultimately, but my stash is starting to fill up with all these little pieces here and there.
Keep them on you. Put weapon weight reduction on it.
No. Well, like armor. Mostly it's like armor and stuff. No, I make them like ultralight and whatever. Or, yeah, ultralight. I mean, it's not much, but it's like it's adding up. You know, like one piece here. The sky is purple.
I understand. You don't have to explain.
One piece here, one piece there. And so yeah, I'm getting to the point now. It's like if I can get like, I don't know how many. If I can get like 10 of one type, maybe. I don't know.
They will be going soon. Yup. I'm just gonna chop them up. I think that's the smart way. Even though I don't like it.
What's that?
Chopping up my fish up and just keeping the axolotls. I don't like it, but I think that's the smart
Space
way.
Ranger.
Why is everybody
Lost
glowing?
Astronaut.
Green. That was very quick, melty, apparently. Goodbye, Lost Astronaut. Adrenal electrified cattle prod.
There you go. Adrenal is the only effect that I've learned out of the new ones.
I've had a bunch of them, so I've had a bunch of chances to learn it. I haven't learned it yet. It's the one that I had the most chances of learning. Rick the Space Ranger. Well, there was a legendary just lying on the ground. That's helpful.
I've seen that a few times, but not as much as you'd think, considering how frequent these events are just like dumping legendaries all over. You'd think you'd see a lot more, but I think because people are visiting these areas so often that everything just gets hoovered up.
Right next to my tent is a suitcase
Sinkhole Solutions. Well, there we go. There's a rare one.
What I was waiting for new event. See what it is.
I like that event.
I like it too.
Yeah, the other one's kind of boring.
I like the one in the scrap heap. I do like that one too.
The scrapyard. If that one if it's short-handed, it's okay. But if it's full, there's not much to do.
Not full. But that's also the case with this one. If it's full.
This one's still a lot of action though. Even if it's full, there's still lots going on. No, it's definitely not as fun. I mean, I did one on a private server with like 3 people.
And then it's interesting.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
But even with like twice that many, it's still a lot going on because it's nonstop.
Oh, that's optimized. Yes.
Cool. Oh, had you not learned that before?
Nope.
Always fun to unlock stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
And that was one that I wanted unlocked because it's very useful. Because I use VATS for way too much.
I'm the next stop. All right. Usually when I get that notice, all right, I'm just going to stand down here and go check the door. 'Cause
hide in the
sometimes when I'm
corner
the
or
next
something.
stop, it means it's already been delivered.
Oh, that's not great. Park your butt in the middle of the event, and we'll try to keep you alive. And if not, at least you will get the loot from the step.
Oh no, they can't. They won't be able to kill me. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Like right now, Derek, you cannot get the fish in the sandstorm during the event. It doesn't count. But like you saw yesterday, it counts when you are here, and it's not the event. Because I tried it with the event playing. Destroy the nest. So there we go again. Yes, I know you know. Just helping to remind you of it. I will send you all my bad fishing luck. Sure. I've not had much bad luck, so sure, try me. Do you know where the new XLOL is, Derek? Then I will show you my bad fishing luck. Hey, server made it on the server. I just sold 108 rat scorpion steaks. What do we get?
All right,
More rat scorpion meat. And did they already deliver it?
No, they were parked out front though.
Ah,
So they were about.
at least you were able to get it indoors before the porch pirates came there.
Yeah, it's nice. It was the last piece of the Christmas puzzle. So now it's
Nice,
not done.
always good. I'm gonna do.
I think I revived somebody though. I got a little lightning bolt, so somebody must have been avoided death.
maybe ETC because he's low health. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm gonna do Christmas shopping for the Christmas dinner tomorrow. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm only responsible for pie, and I already bought all this stuff, so I'm good.
Yeah, we're doing like mini pan stuff, so everybody has a tiny little pan and you grill it yourself. It's a very Dutch thing to do.
Okay.
They call it gourmatu. And
There might be too many people here. Everything is dying instantly.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to do. The problem is that most of the food that you can get is usually good for 2 or 3 days. Which is not helpful.
So you have to wait until the last minute to buy everything.
Yeah, and the problem is you are not the only one trying to buy it at the last freaking moment.
Of course. I mean, if it's a tradition and everyone's doing the same thing, then...
Yeah. So you're gonna have to go to a bunch of shops and hope that you find the products that you want that last long enough to last till Christmas, and it's okay.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
But if we wait until Wednesday, then we can guarantee it's gonna be even worse. Because Wednesday we're doing the normal grocery shopping for what we normally do on Thursday. But for some reason, people decided that Thursday would be Christmas. So, shops will be closed. Gonna have to do the grocery shopping on Wednesday. Even more annoying.
The final wave, the final countdown.
Did you do lunchboxes to boost your XP? It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man. I'm innocent.
I don't care.
Hello, Jules. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. It took me over 300 improved bait before I got a bite from the new legendary fish. Damn, that's a lot of bait. Hello, Andy. Welcome, welcome.
300. Wow.
That's
Yeah, I got
lot of
lucky.
bait.
It took me 2
Yeah.
this
Where's
time around.
this month's axolotl?
This month's axolotl is.
Damn,
what
it
is
turned dark
It's-
real quick.
It's is it Ash Heap and Toxic Valley?
I literally don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I caught mine on day 1, and I don't
Then
remember.
forgot
I
about
want
it.
to say Ash Heap and Toxic Valley, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I was gonna show Derek my bad luck in quotations when it came to fishing. Because I'll probably get it within five hooks.
I've heard that a lot from a lot of people, though, Andy, that are the same bow, or there's just like taken forever and ever to catch the 300. Though I haven't heard 300. I used not the improved, the other one, the superb, and it was like my second one. I got it.
I've never used super bait for anything.
Yeah, I mean it's there. I might as well. I mean, what am I saving it for? I might as well use it for that.
Yeah, I mean, I see the logic. I was just saving it for all the legendary fish.
Well, that's what I used it for. Was that not the
Axolotl,
axolotl, the legendary?
Yeah.
Axolotl this month took me like 20 or something.
Yeah, like I said,
That's
it's gonna
improved.
take me like 5. Hangry and ECC, do you guys want to do a raid? I know Wiggle's up for one, at least one. What did you just say?
Yeah,
Savage Divide and Ashy.
Five's half right.
Oh, I'm asking. I don't know. Did you say Ashy?
I'm pretty sure Ash Heap is one of them because that's where yeah, Ash Heap is part of it. I think it was.
Okay, then I'll just go to the.
I thought it was Ash Heap. Thought it was Ash Heap, and I for whatever reason I'm thinking Toxic Valley, but I could be. Like I said,
don't know.
could be wrong.
I'm down for raid. That's good. I'd have to do some scrapping and things after my grunt hunt. That's okay. Toxic and Ashy. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Thank you.
cool.
So you were correct.
Sometimes I know things. Quite what that guy said in the stream the other day that I was a level 102 know nothing.
Well, I mean that's also true.
That's when I was talking about doing the tutorial playthrough thing. Oh yeah, great, from a level 102 know nothing.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, sure, that's me.
Yeah, I've only been playing for 7 years. I don't know anything about this game.
It's like, sure, okay.
You've been only playing for 6 years, so you definitely don't know anything.
Right? Man, it's
How
only
dare
been
you
10,000
even
hours. What could I learn in that amount of time?
How dare you suggest you even know anything?
I mean, well, how could I possibly know anything in that tiny amount, that tiny
in
window?
only 10,000 hours.
Right? Like, how could
Come
I know anything at all?
People are so rude
geez.
sometimes. No,
Okay.
it's not
Where
rudeness.
am I?
That's just idiocy.
It was mockery, is what it was. I
That's
think.
idiocy.
It was just mockery. I don't know. I found it amusing.
Yeah, but the idiots do the mockery in a bad way.
Yeah, but it's like I don't. Oops, let's see. I don't want to shoot this guy. He's not legendary. Oh, now he's legendary. Where's the dude? Who's the main dude? I don't see the main dude. Is he down
Find
here? And
Ace Ventura.
I think he's in here. Oh, there he is. The ace. Nah, I'm not one of those people that needs to get my resume to defend. You know, when someone says, "Oh, you don't know anything," well, when I played it, I don't need to do that. It's like, okay, if you think that's fine.
Sure, have fun with it. Good luck.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's okay. I don't care.
Yep.
I don't need to give you my resume. I'm not that way.
Plus, I don't need to defend myself, and it's
I don't.
even more fun if you make fun of yourself.
I actually think it's funny when people come into the stream and they see me playing like a level 10 character and they start telling me stuff, you know, like
Yeah.
they've never seen me play before, and they come in and they start saying, "Hey, if you do da 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 da," I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
I always
Thank
find
you.
it hilarious, but that's why
Thank you.
I say,
I know that. Thank
It-
you. I know that.
that's why I say that they make fun of themselves, because the rest
Yeah.
of the people that are watching know that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, this is my third character, not my first character.
It's not even your third character; it's your 300th character.
It is funny. I do find that that's funny when people tell you stuff that you know,
Yep.
especially like the basic, you know, like the basic.
How could you know the basics?
Yeah.
No, you definitely don't.
I don't know
any
everything
basic
for sure. I mean, I have people tell me stuff all the time that I don't know. So, but I mean, like I legit don't know.
I learn new stuff every freaking week. I'm not gonna lie.
Evil Elvis. I have
Who's
no
Evil
idea.
Elvis?
Probably someone on the server just friending everybody.
If you're in this stream chat, let us know.
I'm
Otherwise,
guessing. I don't know. Let's
otherwise,
see. Are they on
we're
a
just
team
gonna
anywhere?
ignore it until the end of the stream. And I'm doing.
Oh, they're on Surfer's team. Evil
Doesn't
Elvis,
mean much.
but I don't. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything, but probably
If
just
you're in the
someone
stream,
going
let
and
us
looking at
know.
the recents.
And we can add you. If you're not in the stream, then we're gonna have to toss it in a bit.
There's that. Quad hunting rifle. No, I don't know why people like quad on those kind of things.
No, that's the wrong. Where's my? I find it so annoying.
What?
I can't find any of my emotes.
Oh yeah. I mean, I found all the ones I wanted. The problem is I'm still, my brain is still telling me they're in different spots. You know, the old locations. And so that's the part that's frustrating when I go to like say come here and I'm giving someone a thumbs down or something. That's not what I wanted.
I'm looking for
yeah,
waving arms emote.
I mean, they definitely more balanced them, but the problem is like some of the ones they didn't. I don't know. It's just change. Change is bad.
Yes, I agree.
Change.
There you go.
That's what I've learned. That's what I learned from YouTube comments. Change is terrible. Change is bad. How dare they?
What's going on?
Great,
with my
another
team?
grind.
Oh,
what
the
do you
evil
do in this
Elvis.
game?
Evil Elvis in your team. He sent both of us a friend request, and we were talking like, if it's somebody in the chat, then we will accept. But otherwise, it's probably somebody that's just adding everybody. And then he said he's in service team.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I said. He's on your team. Yep. We fear change. Yeah, it's human nature, Derek. Change is scary.
Get off my lawn. I know.
But at the same time, it's like if the game doesn't change, if this game doesn't evolve, it dies. I mean, that's the option. It's like you can things will either change or your game will just die. It'll go away. Yep. So which would you rather have? A game that stays the same and just dies, or?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna try my Gatling here. I haven't tried this before. I'm kind of curious.
I need to do.
Since I know I don't have to worry about damage.
How long is for lunch boxes? Half an hour. Food buffs.
I think my food buffs are still.
Be there in a minute. Oh, then I've got time.
I have a little bit of time.
He sent me a friend request too. I don't know him. Yeah, we figured as much. But then he just added everybody on.
Yeah, some people do that. They just go through and they friend everybody.
I've seen it before. I don't understand.
Say yes. I don't have to say yes, but yeah.
I don't understand why you would want that. But that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I thought maybe I should do a therapy stream where you're just like, okay, let's talk about change and why change is okay.
No.
Why it's okay.
Change.
I'm not one of those people that says change is good, because it's not always good, but it's not always bad either. It's just an unknown thing, right? Until some change is good and some change is bad, but it is also inevitable. So yeah,
change is always
but it's what I think is funny is when people say, oh great, something I have to grind for. It's like, what are you doing? Like, that's what this game is I mean,
there's nothing else.
That's what this game is. It's about chasing stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's about chasing things. It's like if you have nothing to chase, you want just like what's funny is the PTS actually has a potion. Did I tell you this already?
No, I don't hear anything about potions.
The PTS locker, that's right outside the vault, has usually it's like full of like legendary mods and stuff, right? So you can do
I know
a variety
that part,
of things.
yes.
Right. So this time they added in 2 potions. They added in a potion where you can drink it and you learn every map location on the map.
Oh. Okay.
And so that way if you want to take a new character, you can do all the things and test all the things. And the other is you can take a potion and it unlocks every single plan in the game.
Oh, that's helpful.
So you can, it actually is very helpful, because it's like, oh, that's how I'm able to craft I can do the, test like the plasma caster mods and stuff.
Where's your favorite quick-eye spot? In the Burning Springs.
I've not even farmed that at all. In the Burning Springs. That's good. I like it. It's his favorite place to go bounty hunting and
I have
do the Burning Springs main quest. And
I need a lot of quick-eyes salad stuff, and I need a lot of red hog meat, and I have neither. I need to still unlock it.
You're
for
running through
the
Marvel.
for the
See, there
Red
you
Hawk
go.
stuff. See,
You come here to get educated.
Shame on you. Why would you do the dum dum?
That's funny.
Shame. Yeah, I have no idea where to look for it at all. I haven't even searched for any guide or information on it either, so no clue.
Yeah, I haven't either. Like I said, I haven't been chasing any of that stuff. I mean, I wouldn't mind unlocking the burnt ends. I just don't know how. I don't even know what unlocks the burnt ends recipe anyway. Do we know?
Crafting 50 of the thingies.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because I saw it gives you burnt ends on like one of the challenges. Let's see.
Yeah, the first challenge gives you the burnt ends, and the second challenge learns.
Let's see. What is that one? Is that cook a meal that uses rat hog meat? Oh, the first 50 gives you caps.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it gives that. So that's the first one, and then you have to go not the first 50, but
first 10, and then you get a couple burnt ends, and then you can craft it. It's like consecutive annoying stuff.
I swear I saw one that said burnt ends.
10 whole caps. I know, right?
I wonder if I've unlocked that. Maybe I've unlocked it already. I just have a cooking meal that uses rat hog meat.
First
4 out of 50 for 10 caps.
Yeah, the first one is the gives you burnt ends.
Oh,
First
so maybe I've unlocked
cooking.
it already then.
Yeah. Very first. No, you don't have the recipe. You have the first burnt ends.
I should go check.
You do not have the recipe. I can guarantee you.
Oh. Actually, the damage on this isn't too bad. I mean, it's not a high fire rate, but this is actually putting out decent.
I'm getting 400 per damage. Which yesterday I was doing 2,200 per hit.
I'm getting like, because it's 2 shots, so I'm getting like 1,000 times 2, and up to 1,600 by 2. We're gonna make it, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna make it just fine.
I think my controller's dying though. The haptic feedback is non-existent.
For you.
10 whole caps. I don't know. I think they were on some. They were like smoking some weird stuff when they were coming up with the rewards for the challenges this time around.
I want that stuff that they were on, like legitimately.
I mean, it's like, hey, I know what they want for doing 100 of this thing 100 times. 10 caps. That'll be good.
I want what they were smoking.
Right? It's like when Harry met Sally, I'll have what she's having. Okay.
Do I have a crossbow?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I am looking.
Let's see. I got a 3-star piece and a 1-star piece. Awesome. Totally worth it.
Tesla. I don't have a crossbow. Currently, you need to cook 30 rat hog meat. Requires spices to learn burnt ends. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
30 rat hog meals for burnt ends. Yeah, and you need 2 rat hog meat to make the stuff. So you need 60 in total of rat hog meat before you even get it. And it takes 1 or 2 salt per craft as well. So it's
spice. It's like 2 spice per craft.
Yeah. It's stupid expensive. And
if it was salt, it'd be great. I could manage the salt. It's the spice.
I can give you spice.
But then I have to like it. Nah, I mean, I'm picking it up slowly. I'm not chasing it. It's fine. Like the rat hog meat isn't.
I am chasing it because it is. The rat hog meat is a problem for me because I can never find those stupid things. But I definitely want to chase for it because it's a very good food buff.
It's a good recipe.
Better go hunting with Butcher's Bounty, obviously. Butcher's Bounty rank 3. But I still don't understand why that has 3 ranks. Why it's not the same as Green Thumb.
Yeah, it should be
1 star. Give me double or triple food.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with all the overhauling perks that one didn't get the treatment.
Yeah, I thought that was the easy fix.
Yeah, to me that's an obvious one, and it makes no sense. Especially, and the thing is, it's like it's 3 ranks, and it's not even. It's like 3 ranks for 80% chance. It's not even 3 ranks for a guarantee.
No.
Right? I mean, that's the thing. And Green Thumb is just like, okay, here's double for 1 point.
Yeah, that's why I was expecting them to do the same with Butcher's Bounty.
Yeah, it's not.
1 star
it's not
for
balanced
double.
at all. Especially since the the stuff that you pick is a lot more reliable as well, right? Like you you know where it's going to grow and whatever. And with the meat,
Yep.
it's kind of it can be kind of hit and miss.
And like I said, I don't know where to find the red hawks, and I can't find them in large enough numbers to get enough.
Well, I told you the one spot, at the end of the train tracks.
Yeah. I remembered that for like 5 seconds. Yesterday I was trying, after you left, when we were done with the raids, I was thinking of going for looking. I ran around a little bit, but never found anything.
You're like, I'm such an idiot. I never listen to him, and I should listen to every word he says.
Oh, I listen. That doesn't mean that I remember.
Should take copious notes. I think I've got a...
Walk around the region, but I always forget to pick up the meat. Yeah, that's because you never loot. That's your own fault.
Whenever I have meat, I just go, okay, I'll cook what I can, and then I'll get rid of the rest.
Posted the picture from Nuke and I's
time.
location. Thank you very much, ETC.
Oh, I think something's coming for me.
They're all coming for you.
Right?
Don't you dare, you stupid moron.
I think he despawns right there, okay.
Thanks for the backup. Hey, no punchy. Two more.
We're having issues in the defend department.
Yep. Getting flooded. The Red Hawk always seemed to find me. I mean, if only they came after me, then it'd be helpful. I would be happy and thankful for that. Bastard. Thanks for the assist, Angry. Yes, apparently I needed it today. Hackrat. Actually went searching for Abraxo cases today and put a pictographic and perceptive bubble. I did some actual looting.
Oh, did you find many baubles and magazines? Because I know there are a few. I've run across a few here and there.
Yeah, I've actually found like 7 or 8.
But yet we have another new region and no freaking treasure maps.
Which
I mean, come on.
That's the obvious stuff.
They should also add spawn points for Nuka Shine as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's just like, come on, if you're gonna give us a region, give us a region. Don't give us a, finish the house before we move in. Don't just give us the frame and say, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's very Dutch to do that. When you get a house here.
Yeah, it's it's partly done.
No, the house is done. It's the house is all done, but if you want carpet, you get your own carpet. If you want flooring, you get your own flooring. It's
okay.
Bare concrete and bare walls, and good luck. The kitchen is there, and everything is there, but there's no appliances, no furniture, no nothing. That's all.
All right.
That's the Dutch method. Because I've heard, apparently it's very common in the States that it's fully furnished and
well, yeah, you have carpet and you have carpet and paint and
yeah, you can have carpet and paint if you are lucky to take over from somebody that left it in and you like it, that they will leave it in for you. But in general, it's going to be blank walls and blank flooring. And good luck.
Although it's not uncommon to have, like, if it's, if there's a basement, to have the basement be unfinished. Like, that's pretty common, where the basement is just like, bare concrete and maybe just studs even. I mean, in some cases. So that's not uncommon.
Yeah, no, here it's the entire house. It's going to be done, empty.
Interesting.
And especially if you're buying.
I'd imagine that saves money, though. Makes it cheaper.
Ish.
I mean, carpet and stuff, that all costs money.
Yeah, but You pay for that if you want to, and if you don't, then it's like for rental. I rent a place, and when I move, I have the option to sell, in quotation, sell my stuff to the next tenant. If they don't want it, then I have to take it out. Then I have to take it out.
What
if
stuff?
they do
You mean
want,
like carpet and stuff, or like
carpet,
oh,
flooring,
really?
flooring, everything.
Oh wow, that's
if they
interesting.
do not want it, I have to take it out.
That's interesting. I would I don't think of stuff like that as, I mean, to me that's like part of the domicile. That's interesting.
It's personalized stuff. Anything that can be personalized is good luck, and you have to do it yourself. You can take it over, but it's not mandatory to take it over, and nor is it mandatory to have it.
You gotta like take the carpet with you. What am I gonna do with a bunch of carpet?
You take it out and you toss it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Our houses, including our basements, are made of stone and concrete, though no wood. Yeah, there's very little wood involved in our houses.
Yeah, I guess you just kind of work with the materials that you have, right?
Well, we have a lot of forest area and a lot of wood, but we don't use it for housing. Because for the weather is housing and wood, it's not great for durability and longevity with the wet climate that we have.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess that's true when you have a lot of moisture.
And we've got pretty excessive winds at times, so we want sturdy houses that don't rot away when you sneeze. Plus, the building standards are in such a manner that they have to be able to withstand X amount of punishment. And currently in Florida, they don't even have basements. Right? I've had
well, it depends on, because they're like below sea level, so you wouldn't put a basement in a place that's below sea level or at sea level. That would be insane.
We have plenty of places with basements. Yeah. And basically the entire Netherlands is below sea level.
Come on.
And we have plenty of places that have a basement, but it's
although it probably also depends on how much water's in the.
It's kind of no. I mean, we are very good in water management, so we just make sure that there's no water to come this way. But
there we go. Because Florida is basically a swamp, so.
Yeah, the Netherlands isn't really a swamp. It's just.
I think we got
just below the water line. Right. But the basements are in older places.
Although where my mom lives, they don't do basements either. That's the. It's because the ground is too hard.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of because it's like a lot of like volcanic,
we have a lot of clay
stuff,
playground, like stubborn, very thick clay. There's a one.
I guess if anyone wants a basement, it involves like dynamite and whatever, so they just don't. It just becomes
no, there's no dynamite involved. Here. It's just excessive.
Yeah, well, no, where my mom lives, that's what's involved, and so they have to. So basically, it just becomes too costly, and so they just don't have basements.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. No treasure maps, but they are trying to make you mine things more popular, I guess.
That's I guess. Heard,
but I mean, the treasure maps, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I think people like the treasure maps.
Yeah, I like doing treasure maps.
You mine is like, but I don't know what they give. Like I said, I tried to use one just once, and it just vanished. So. I have no idea about the loot there. I don't think there's anything. Well, I mean, I guess giving them out at events is going to get people to use them because the machines, nobody uses those. Gourmands, that's my first.
Combo breaker and rangers. What's rangers? Deal 5% bonus damage up to 25. I don't care.
Yeah, that's one thing I think is funny. Like people, bringing up rangers. So there's one of the new effects is called glowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Rangers is a force. Never mind.
Rangers is a 4-star. Yes.
Yeah, never mind. Forget what I said, or what I was going to say.
I don't know what you said. So
forget it. Never mind. I was mixing 3s and 4 stars. But yeah. Not glowing anyway. I was going to talk about healthy. But...
Healthy. Never heard of that one.
Yeah. It's a 3-star. It gives you plus 20 health per piece, so you can get like an extra 100 health.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, it's good for Juggernauts. Sort of. It equals like 10% more damage.
Hey, more damage
For
is more
pieces
damage.
more damage is more damage, but people already poo-poo Rangers because it's only 25, so if you do a full set.
Basically work the same as treasure maps. That's technically the truth, but
They work the
treasure
same
maps
as
you have
treasure
to
maps. Yeah,
actually-
treasure. I don't know. Something about treasure maps.
actually
are just-
do something for it, and 2- stuff gives you a marker. You don't have to do anything for it. Oh right, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap out Master Infiltrator for taking one. Hey! Don't push me off the ledge. Ah,
All right.
but for treasure maps, you have to search yourself. You have to put in effort.
Yeah, they're more fun. Yeah, I mean that you mine it. Sure, just like here's a spot. Go there.
Yeah.
All right. So again, I got nothing. No 4
Another
stars.
fetch quest. I got 2
another-
4 stars. I don't know what I
Yeah.
got from the final one, but
I got a 1-star thing.
I got a combo breaker and a Rangers. Rank 71. Is there another score booster thing? After like the
I
one at
think 55 is the last one.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. And endurance. I got out of the last one.
Yeah, I got a Ghoul Slayer's mod. I don't even think I got any 4-star items. I mean, that was a bad run.
Well, I got a couple 4-star items.
I didn't get any. I didn't get any 4-star items. No 4-star mods. No, I mean, I just got like crap.
You
That should
got
not happen
screwed.
ever.
But
Yeah, I
then
started
again,
with this Gatling gun. I crafted it 2 days ago, and I started with 5,000 rounds.
and you're now at 50,000.
32.
It's not bad. Thankfully, 5
Yeah.
mil weighs nothing.
Yeah, and it does. Yeah, it is nothing. It is weightless. So with Bandolier. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's that stack of 35 is probably still less than 1. I'm taking a guess that it's still.
But it's
less
funny.
than
I was on a server earlier. Was it today or yesterday? I don't remember. It was. I think it was earlier this morning. I was playing for like an hour. I didn't even reload once.
helpful. I got.
I mean, I
one
was down to
1-star
like
mod
nothing. I
for
was
the
down to
whole
like like 20 bullets or something. But still, it was like it was the whole time, without reloading.
Not
I'm
sure what to
loving
do
this
in
gun.
armor and
It's
blocking.
great.
Service lost a bunch of energy resistance, and blocking now requires a mod to auto block, basically, because nobody blocks. Yeah, the blocking I heard from Wiggle, and the stuff
Yeah.
about armor changing, he did a video on.
Wait a minute. Did you leave? Wait, I don't see anybody here. Okay, I ended up. I either joined my own instance or I. Hang
Looks
on.
like you joined your own.
Yeah. So hang on. Let me. I'll just reject the quest and then it'll put me right back, and then I can do. That's faster than walking out. Yeah. The Yeah, blocker is like basically going to free up 3 points on any range character because it's not going to do anything for you. They need to make it. They should make it so you can block with a gun though. Like if I have a rifle, I should be able to block with it. But I guess how would they do that? Because that would be the same way that you aim, so that really wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with it. I mean, I don't have an issue with it. There's people are crying though over that.
Of course they are.
That's the only way a bloody build can work. I'll die instantly to everything.
Oh,
Yep. Oh well.
I don't see the issue
I mean,
with that.
if you have armor and you have resistance, the thing is, it's like you also have to take into account that like maybe you need stronger armor, maybe you need, I don't know. But I would assume they would also adjust the enemies, the melee damage from enemies or something, or I don't know. Like it's just like I said, it's like it's changed. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Bash to block. Yeah, that
Bash to block. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I mean, I just think that's just the price you pay. I mean, it's just like one of those things. Like, I mean, to me, auto block, it never made sense anyway. To me, it was just too easy. Like, it's just so. But the problem is, it's like the melee is really unbalanced. Because if you think about about blocker, right? If you run without blocker, a melee enemy one hits you. If you run with blocker, you can completely ignore the melee enemies.
Yep.
So, like, to me, that's not a very good balanced situation. It shouldn't be like, okay, I just flip a switch and I can't be killed. I take no damage. That makes no sense. So, come on, fire.
There we go. 1,300 per shot. That's better. And I still forgot.
I'm getting 15 by 2. And crits, I'm getting 22 by 2.
Still forgot to put in taking one.
But but the fire rate is like crazy slow. So.
Yeah, I'm just doing pretty okay. Master Infiltrator. Way.
Powered.
Picking one for the team.
So I don't know.
Now we have to put on the armor again.
But if you have decent armor, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can get pretty good resistance. I'm thinking the people that are complaining about being one shot are people that are probably like have crappy builds in general.
Hey.
And
I don't have a crappy
or they're trying
build.
to play at 5% health, so they can't take any kind of damage at all.
I don't have a crappy build. I just suck.
So I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of crying about that one.
Of course there is.
We'll see.
They're touching my
we'll see.
build. I have to think what I'm doing. Oh no.
I mean, my first thought was, well, that's kind of that sucks. But on the other hand, now there's three. I need 3 less points, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Between that and then if I can get under armor of luck +5, then I can get rid of some filler perks under luck. And I'm like, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna be able to take off a legendary special and put in something else on my commando. So I'm like, I'm cool with all these changes.
I'm okay
Plus,
with
as a
whatever.
content creator, I don't know how you would not be like. I mean, change is good if you're a content creator. I don't know
more
how you get
videos.
set up more stuff to. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps things interesting.
I'm okay with whatever. I'm gonna complain no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at it as, to me, I just look at it as like different challenges, right? Like if they change stuff, it's like, okay, well, here's just some, like it's a puzzle to figure out in terms of
How can I?
how do I deal with the different
work
whatever?
In how I
Yeah,
want
make
to.
it work.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, I don't find the challenge the problem, and like I said, I will complain no matter what. But that's just because
Right.
it's funny to complain. But I'm okay. For me, it usually doesn't change much.
It'll be good.
I'm not a min-maxer. I don't care about damage or like being the best at anything. So in my case, it usually doesn't change much.
I'm more like an 80%er. I'm not like a. I get like 80% of the way there with like 40% of the effort of a min-maxer, so I'm good with that.
Oh, I don't even think I'm getting to 80.
And honestly, it doesn't even matter that much anymore. I think that. Oh wow, there's 2 of them that come in. All right, hang on. I'm gonna go back in the main room. 2 of them running. I was gonna get trapped.
I think.
But it's like everyone is so strong now, right? So
Yeah.
like the amount of like people worry about doing like so much damage, and it's like, well, but
You don't need
look
damage.
at how strong everybody is. You go to an event and you're lucky to get hits on things. So you don't need to worry about doing more damage. You need to worry about just like hitting a thing,
Wiggles and
right?
edges.
So. I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
Stop shooting at me. Shoot somebody else.
Oh shit!
Language.
I was using English.
I like changing for cards and even mods, but you have to keep in mind that a lot of people don't really have mods to spare. For those people, it does suck that they make radical changes. I mean, there's options to trade and do things for everybody.
I mean, I do get the frustration for people that don't play it that, you know, they just play casual once in a while, and
Just like I.
and every time they log in, they have to
4-star
redo stuff because because the changes we've gotten are not small changes. Oh, I got punched and survived. Well, that's cool.
Stupid reload.
So whoever did the,
I'm sharing EMT, I think.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Angry
Alright.
was giving a backup.
All right.
But my reload got interrupted, and then everybody spawned right on top of me. Yeah, these angry mole miners are always going to be the bane of me with
Come
this.
on. Okay, I'm not. I'm like, this one's just here. All right, good. I guess I can.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
It's like I could see the container and he's just standing in front of it. Just like changing perk cards and even mods, but you have to keep in mind a lot of people don't really have mods to spare. Well, yeah, it's the legendary mods. Well, I mean, honestly, now what I'm doing, because of the way the raid rewards have changed, like I'm really hesitant to even use 4-star stuff anymore, 4-star mods, because I'm not getting replacements, right? So if something like pinpointers or whatever, I haven't seen a single pinpointers mod since, or limit breaking mod since the change, since the season started.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I put them on,
I mean, I'm not looking for any, but
armor.
I'm just saying, like, I'm hesitant to use that stuff because it's like they've just completely nerfed the drops into the ground.
Yeah, they're a lot harder
so
to
I'm
get.
just basically looking at my weapon. I'm basically looking at stuff as like 3-star stuff at this point because I can't, you know.
They're a lot harder to get, that's for sure.
They've just like wrecked the rewards here.
Hey, I got VATS optimized. That's what I needed.
I got nothing.
Just learned that.
I mean, I got just some 3-star items is all, but no mods or anything.
I got a box mod for Fast Optimized, but I literally just unlocked, so
you
I
just
don't need the
learned,
box
yeah.
mod anymore. I'm gonna put it in my stash though. What's this?
One of these
Wow.
days you're gonna say, do you want to do raids? I'm gonna say I'm done with raids because the rewards just suck. And I'm tired of doing these and not getting anything.
I can see that.
That day is coming soon.
Currently, Overeater is going from 6 to 4% reduction per piece. I don't really see why.
Well, especially because they're changing the way that it works, because it's actually even a bigger reduction than that, because it's going from additive to multiplicative. So that 4% isn't going to give you 20% reduction. It's going to be more like 18 or something. So it's a bigger reduction than it even looks on paper. But again, it's whatever. I mean, I think it's too strong anyway, so I'm okay with it. I mean, just in general, we're way too tanky.
Pretty much.
It's nice. That's why I like the headhunts. Is like the bosses can actually hurt you, even if they have to use hacked weapons to do it. It's still fun. Like
Pretty much looks like it. Aha! 40 seconds. You're slow. 4 seconds. Ages, box mod. I'm still
yeah, I
getting
think.
4 stars.
I mean, it depends on how heavyweight shakes out, but I mean, if it's close to what it is now, I think heavyweight will become the new one that people use. And I could even see where you'd make a case to go, you know what? I don't want a large backpack. I'm going to use the small one just to reduce my total carry weight, so I'll be closer to the max when I'm running. And I mean, I know some people won't do that, but I would consider doing that on my characters. It'd be like, you know what? Reduce my carry weight by 30, and then I'm closer to that, and it just gives me more resistance or more reduction.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Right.
Never gonna happen.
But I mean, I could see doing like just crazy stuff like that because it's like, well, that's
that
how
are
it works,
good with inventory
right?
management could definitely do that.
I mean, I could usually run with most of my characters. A small backpack would be fine. So
yeah,
why not?
I need
take
all
that
the weight
off,
I
and
can.
all of a sudden I'm getting an extra, you know, whatever percent of reduction.
I need all the weight I can get.
Yeah.
Come on, you little bugger. Come on. Woohoo. Come on.
An edgelord. I don't know what an edgelord is. I've heard that term before, but I have no idea what it means.
I thought it was somebody that thought they were the greatest or something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Neither do I. And I like it that way. The less you know, the less people expect from you. Come on.
Right? I need weapon weight and energy reduction. That's because you save up weapons and scrim. Ah, okay. Yeah, I switched to through hiker on my characters. I was running weapon weight and it didn't really make sense because the only reason I was running that was so that I could fast travel away from eviction notice, and like that's a dumb reason to spec out your armor just for that one event. So, and through hiker freed up perk points. So, problem is if I get out of my armor and get into like a stealth suit, I can't move because everything weighs too much. So, the chem weight.
There we go.
But mutants, yeah, if mutants holds up, I mean that could be a good one as well. But I don't know. Based on what I'm seeing, that based on what I was seeing as it is right now, is that heavyweight would be the most useful on regular armor. It doesn't work on power armor, but so I don't know. I mean, but again, it's so early. I guarantee the first update we're going to see like changes to all this stuff. So, my advice to anybody would be, if your armor is fine how it is, don't do anything with your armor, because you'll be probably whatever you do is going to be different. Okay, I'm rubber banding. Where am I? Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're down below.
Yeah.
Wave is far enough down.
Is that all right? Well, I'll just kill these things right here.
Basically, heavyweight rewards Mr. Thieves playstyle. Pretty much.
It does. Yeah, it'll be meta, but unless they don't do it for power armor, if they make it just regular armor only, then he's out of luck.
Yeah, on this character, but I have to respec it. Because my old account.
But I don't know.
My old account.
It's interesting. I mean, honestly, I'm just looking forward to new whatever.
My old account, my heavyweight stuff, my carry weight is pretty much the same in power armor out as it is outside. But then I'm bloodied.
So at the moment, I'm just trying to go. Basically, I'm just trying to focus on the head hunting, the bounty hunting at the moment, just to try and give myself a chance to unlock as many of the new things as possible, because you never know when they'll decide that, we're gonna make it again. So that they're gonna do something to make it whatever. I don't think, you never think it's gonna happen until it does. So.
But I carry fluctuate so much, I'd never be at a percentage. Neither will I, because I'm either like 100 pounds underweight or I'm 200 pounds overweight. So it bounces around a lot. Latin.
So no mods that time, no 4-star stuff that time.
And same for me.
Just 3-star, just some 3-star junk.
And I got some 3-star junk, and I got a box mod out of scrapping one of them that I already knew. Wasn't helpful. Time to go try out my new bloody Dom Pedro. Good luck. Don't blow yourself up. Apparently that's a thing.
Apparently. One of these days I'll craft one.
I don't have the mods yet. I only have the weapon unlocked. Not the most helpful. Boosted armor piece today was named Power for the 2nd star. Recorded months ago on the PTS. Helpful.
Oh yeah, because if it's the 1st star, it's not showing up in the name of the weapon for whatever reason.
They've had that with multiple multiple legendary effects. Why they wouldn't bother to look at it beforehand surprises me. Not really. Here we go. What's up?
And I got a 2-star box mod.
I got a 4-star propelling.
Yep.
So this is my 4th 4-star out of the rating.
So I got 0 4-star mods and 0 4-star items.
Oh, I've got a bunch of 4-star items. I didn't count
for
those.
both raids.
I didn't even count those. Just talking about the 4-star box mod. I got 4. This thing sounds like a Wilway rifle. Does it?
I don't think so.
And we still haven't learned propelling. We want to, but we'll have to. And let's see. Got 10 minutes until the next event. Probably not interesting. Anya. One more or no?
Not for me. No, I'm over it.
Okay. Okay, ETC's out as well. Kill a Wendigo and build the corner workshop. Let's go find a Wendigo. I'm done with raids if anybody wants to join. Okay, wiggle, quits, that'll be enough for today. Hopewell Cave. No, that's a Deathclaw. Where's the Wendigo Cave? Ah. It would probably be better if I wasn't set up for Furious at home. And toss Furious on it. But I still have to kill Wendigo in a clown outfit. Really.
Where are you gonna find a Wendigo wearing a clown outfit?
I'm gonna take the outfit with me and I'm gonna force it on him.
Oh, I got a plan. Potted prick eye. No idea where that came from. Oh, probably from that event. That's cool. So now I can plant a prick eye, I guess.
Woohoo! Helpful if you want it. For the food buff.
Right. I should go see if I can actually plant that. Of course, it probably requires you to have like a prick eye or something.
I think it does, yeah. Add Gunslinger Master and put Furious on it. But for reverse onslaught. And my score bar is broken again.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I hate it so much. Oh, it unbugged. Woo! Fear is only good with weapons that fire a lot of bullets, or I'm getting that confused with bullets. Oh, Bullet Storm is for many bullets, and Furious works fine, but you can also use it as a reverse onslaught, so the stacks build automatic and you use up stacks when you're shooting with slow fire weapons. And there we go. I was gonna say I went the wrong way, but I did not. I don't need to. Single action revolver ivory grip. I also need that.
Let's see here.
Ow.
I'm assuming the potted prick eye is what, if it grows prick eye? I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. I know that you can plant it in your camp at some point.
I know you can. I don't know if that's the one though.
No,
if that's
exactly. I have
so
no
we're
idea.
gonna find out here. So that would be under food, I would assume. Let's see here.
That's what I would think. Resource food.
Alright, so go to resources, food. Potted prick eye, okay. Can only be placed in dirt. So I just need a prick eye. Alright, I'll go get me, I don't know where to get one. Where's a good prick eye location?
I got my first couple just from the Point Pleasant Bridge towards the Chop Shop, between the Chop Shop and Checkpoint Canyon.
Okay.
That's where I found a couple just out and about in the wild. I don't know if that's a good spot or a bad spot. That's where I found a couple.
So between, let's see here, Chop Shop and Lookout Checkpoint Canyon. All right, we'll go to Chop Shop because if I do it to Checkpoint Canyon, it'll put me at the bottom of it.
Out in the open, there's a couple. They ever explained why prick eye only grows where red hawks are located? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they said so. Why did it not count? Oh, it did count. Very slow with realizing that it counts. Okay, let's take out this.
Okay, so there's the
armor.
okay, so there's that. There, I'm looking. I'm looking. There's a bounty hunt. I'm looking for a prick guy.
You prick.
I'm not seeing anything. Okay, well. Guess we'll go do a bounty hunt.
Fine. Can you place that one? No. Why can we not place it? Why can I not place the armor? Really? There we go. Furious can outdamage Bloodied in reverse onslaught. 30 times 5% is 150%. Bloodied is 110 at 20%. That minus should be an equal. I figured as much. But that's, it could outdamage. Means that you have the max amount of stacks already. The Bloody starts going from the get-go.
Like Derek's answer.
Mathematical logic can raise you, but I'm lazy and this has no setup. That makes sense too. Especially the I'm lazy part. I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, we got robots.
Engineer Lewis.
Cripple that one. Oh, someone died.
Was it me?
No.
Intern is
Should be crippled. Yep. He has no, one of his legs is gone, so
That intern is crippled.
that would indicate crippled.
Well, my legs are still here and I'm a cripple. Oh, didn't it's not what you meant.
He's going boom.
Ah, Bluey! How about you just die?
He goes boom.
Got one dead too. Rest guard. There you go. Not legendary though. And we're done. Got Cupid running around. What now? Cupid. Added power. Yeah. Added vital. Crafting item unlocked pneumatic. Crafting item unlocked endurance. Third star. I'm doing good today.
Yeah.
Messed Tuttle.
Mr. Metal.
Let's see. Plastiform Santa. Ramen head.
Dump some stuff in here.
Brontosaurus.
Oh, nothing to dump. All right, I'm out.
Aw.
I'm tired. And cranky.
Frustrated with not getting good stuff.
Man, mostly I'm just tired. Well, yeah, there's that, but that's ongoing. That's been since the season started.
Yeah,
Now I'm just tired.
I get that. Well, in that case, thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
It was fun. Have a good one.
Night, night. Recipe antibiotic. Thank you, Ava. Food for bed. Somebody stole my soul. See that? Hello, Whiskey Tom. messed your tit. That name, Whiskey Tom, sounds familiar. I don't know why. Already started. Wasteland Warrior. Hi. There we go. Whiskey Pete. Oh, Whiskey Tom. It might be that's what my brain is tricked into. Whiskey Pete, Whiskey Tom. I went to Tunnel of Love the other day and didn't blue screen. I think it's just outside of Nuke World that it does. But does it probably something to do with the reason they render in negative? I don't know. They're very naked very often. Especially if there's a nuke on the map. And they do tend to be naked here on PC. Prepare for the next round. Maybe in the code they all switch to wearing rat suits, but since that area can't have rats, it does something funky to their code. I don't know. And that area can have rats. You can have a nuke zone straight over Nuke World. That's definitely possible. You don't want it, because if you do that, then you drop the nuke wrong. You can have a nuke zone on top of it. Where did you pull that fish from? I don't think I want to know. Your teammate completed the quest. The event is almost over. I know nothing. I know, right? Manuel. There we go. Instigating chainsaw. Well, that's not. This event annoys me too. No sneak. Yep. That's the case for many events. And none of it makes sense. Hey. Just because somebody else is not sneaking doesn't mean that everybody has to be clever. It is what it is. It was what it was. What bugs me about Moonshine is that after it's over and no one bothers to kill the enemies stuck in the tree, I just stay endangered. That's just funny. Not gonna. That's just. Right, I need to build something in a camp. Bounty hunt. Really? Already? Be the change you want to see. So that means that he has to do something. We're not gonna do something. How dare you even suggest that we do something? Not a suitcase. What oh god. Damage while aiming, less AP. Then some jerk will steal the fiber optics it got for killing the mantis. Where's they? We're fat guys. No, only one. But he counts. Works for it. Like it therefore. Nuke, mini nuke. I only have 54. That's the downside. You have to manually load in for one guy with the weight of 4. Exactly. Not too bad, right? Whose weight is it? 30 pounds. Let's put on the extra frame. At least we can move. Where was that? Definitely not overkill. Shooting him. Oh, there's the guy. Roll away. Well, the cap is 100. What is the feasible highest you can get? I think it's 80. That's not too bad. Actually less terrible than I thought it would be. How did you not die? Vehicle gun enable PvP with you, Batman. Hello, Mandy. Welcome, welcome. Wiggle isn't here anymore. Ask Wiggle's bedtime. That is gotta know it's a quad that just dropped. Got a quad at the event and I thought it was funny. Wait, what did we need it to build? Build the core. Utility. Exceed maximum build count. I don't see any. Whatever. Where's the... Exceeds maximum build. Why can you not build that here? Where's the collectrons? I've seen it earlier. No, I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Drive-in screen smaller than the one in 4? It's the same. It's, as far as I can tell, it's a carbon copy. Did I see a nuke card bot? It's a franchise. I know. Oh, why the hell is there so many cargo bots here? Oh. The edge of the map. It's the cargo bots we saw across the water. Didn't even go behind the screen and get the mini nukes. That's free ammo. I looted those earlier. They're gone. I think it feels a bit small in 76, but I'm measuring that from how it feels upstairs inside it. Yeah, I don't know. I legitimately do not know. Why can I not fast travel? Oh, because I'm not online anymore. I'm going to call it a night. GG everyone, thanks for the raids. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us, Angry. Hope you have a good evening and a good night rest, and we'll catch you in the next one. Oh, that's nice of you. There's brick eye plans to loot for free. Aw, presents are locked. Have a good night, everyone. See you again soon. Have a good night, Angel. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Have a good night rest, and we'll catch you in the next one. Okay, so you don't have any workbench? There's mini nukes away at our fun. What do you got for sale? Two-shot Murph with the mouse trick is the best Murph. I agree. A nuke. Oh. And save and send. What's the nuke? A queen. Got 4 shots anyway without reloading. Yup. Yeah, if you want to glitch out the weapon that way, it's very fun. I used to do it with my scroll wheel. I can have it like a staged scroll or an infinite scroll. It just automatically scrolls, give it a big yeet, and it will scroll indefinitely. And that's so much fun when you put that on and shoot stuff with it. It will just go completely berserk. I'm heading out too. Should get some things done before the week starts up anew. Have a good one, Derek. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Bye, server. And don't do too much. That's... Oh. least anybody in the team won't get kicked. Much of the new legendary mods you unlock. None. So far, none. Later, Gator. Therefore, you can join without getting kicked now. Oh, Streamlabs woke up. Where was the other one? It was a 2-star that was shut down as well. Ooh, very glitchy. Somebody's one-hitting all the Holiday Scorched. I done got Bethesda. It says you're in the main menu. You can join on server. Hello, Kylerin. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, it's been a full week that I'm sick with the flu. Worst flu I've ever had. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I like I said, I'm glitched out again. You can join on server or etc. Actual murder. Not too shabby. Holiday is going well, I hope. So far, so good. I was on earlier planning on doing 30 to 40 hunts tomorrow in a row, so fix it. Yeesh, that's a lot of hunts. Why is everybody one-shotting everything? What's the point in one-shotting everything? 5, it's about 30, I got 50. Nice. That's a lot of headhunts to go on one go. Yes, you know they're cool. Well, they're the coolest, right? The biggest and baddest. Wow! Because they can one-shot something. Woohoo! we could triple that stupid queen. That was great. There we go. There we go. Finally. Assume the main experience source post level 100 and score ahead of us. I'm guessing because they're quick, they're relatively easy. Yes, there's a challenge in terms of strength from the enemies, but they're still easy enough, especially on public servers. It's a great way to get a quick and easy event done. A lot better than caravans. I mean, that's not that difficult though. Well, I did enjoy the caravans in a certain way because of the quirkiness. But once you were doing them, they were very annoying. And especially if you got the one that was glitching out every time. Had to place all the power armors just in time and hope that you got it just in the right spot so you could force it out to walk again. Definitely not great. One still glitch. We finished with one where it didn't register the kill. Yup. I've seen that happen. We had one where everybody was shooting it and nothing happened. Didn't complete, didn't die, it just kept on going and didn't even attack or anything, just there. Like, wow, that's helpful. Welcome to Bethesda. I mean, it's par for the course, right? And we've got 32. I need to go by. One too close now. I've seen more of it happening lately, like the immortal enemies that don't do anything. I had this random scavenger that was immortal, like last week, out of the blue. Come on. Really? One procrastinating. Me. Oh, they took the pepper. Yes. Hello, May. Back way. My issue is more that the kill doesn't register and the event doesn't end properly. I've only had that happen once, thankfully. Yeah, it is annoying when it does happen. Then you're just standing there hoping that something happens, and it's just not. You are now the team leader. Well, that's safe. Done for the night. Have a good one. Have a good one. ETC, thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Hope you have a good evening and a good night rest, and we'll catch you in the next one.
I've been selling supplies here for years.
I'm a pillar of the community. Uh-huh. Sure you are. Mr. 3 wants those legendary leather armor pieces. Yes. And it's something I didn't know, so we have to unlock it, right? That's how it goes. You know this. Wanted poster. Oops, sorry, mate. What did we find? A plan that I didn't know yet, so I bought it. 30 leather legs plan or something? This part is annoying though, that you have to go all the way here. And then don't forget to turn in the right spot. Idiot like me. And then you go all the way back. Damn it. Ooh. Aw.
I still don't entirely trust.
I heard we are supposed to be getting a recipe plan book list. Maybe one we can check out. That would be helpful. Also know how it was meant to be done. I don't care.
Just here to wet you.
Recipe book is for storing your plans. It's like a keyring for your keys. Still not a bad thing.
Just about good.
Oh, no power armor. I'm wondering how long it takes for them to realize that there's a double chest there. And if they are ever gonna change. Oh, nobody's gonna push the button. No, because everybody has to. Becca the heavyweight. There we go. Everybody dead. Everybody dead. Be too hard. We can already hold select and see what rounds we're in. Hold select? I don't know what that means. My brain is not awake enough to understand what boiled water do we have? 5. Well, that's not enough. Guided meditation. Yeah, no. Crafting menu. Is that toggle craftable? Ah, okay. Find frosty rolls. That's Q and V in crafting menu. Toggle craftable and unlockable. Wouldn't be too hard to convert. I mean, we are talking about Bethesda, right? After that in mind. Why did you capture a key? What for? Bug on me a long time ago. Is there any history of distinguished guests not being completed because the event was bugged and did not spawn enough plays? Yes. It's happened. Although the last time I saw it, it was because there were no centerpieces. There were just 0 centerpieces. Oh, I got a wanted post. Nice. Oh, Naked Vault Dweller is here. Hello, NVD. Bounty War. It does spawn enough. There is a bug though where it counts players as unwanted. That happens, but I've had it that there were no centerpieces at all. Like, at all. One time one of the tables wasn't there. Yup, seen that happen too. But I've seen that happen to anywhere on the map. Just random furniture just not appearing. It's particularly annoying when it's furniture that you have to interact with. I mean, suddenly all the benches are missing from the other one. One time the friggin' map wasn't there. That was not that. That wasn't that long. I mean, visually it was there. You just couldn't stand on it. That was something. It was a lot of fun though. Because it was like a 50-50 shot if you would spawn in, if you could walk on the floor or not. Hello, unexpected outcome. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, sorry. That was too funny. Two-shot Gauss pistol, explosive, and VATS call. Huh. Jules, is the Gauss pistol getting a automatic? If uninvited bosses showed up on Rage, which would be the best to show up for the level? Oof. That's a good one. I have no idea. I mean, the giant mole rat would be hella hilarious. It doesn't fit in the tunnel. Like the nuke one, the nuke boss one. Bigfoot everywhere. It's gotta be Bigfoot. This part is frustrating to me. Why are they here? All these beehive thingies here, and you cannot loot them. This is literally like illegal. How dare they do this? How could they? Wendigo Colossus spawning a dozen Wendigos to distract the Stalkers. Yup. See them fighting 4 or 5 Wendigos. That's funny. Mr. 3's personal hell. Yeah, they give me stuff that I can't loot. How dare they? Fight the snake, big boots there also. I can on the island. That'll be funny. Hi. What? What? Somebody one-shot it. Well, that's not helpful. Somebody one-shot it. Like, the moment it spawned in, it was killed. Why would you even do that? What's the point? I don't understand. Sometimes, why would you even want to do that? All bosses uninvited in this game. Yes, that would be funny. Especially all nuke bosses. Snake level. Everybody's stunned locked for 3 days. Yup. And blinded with the Queen's Scream. Supposed to be screaming. Usually tag the boss and then go shoot the other enemy. Same. That's why I use a Tesla, so I can tag and just go on to the next one. I got a box mod for pickpocket. Got another chance to learn it. And we still didn't. They rejiggered the damage system. Must be what Bethesda wanted. Uber damage builds. Yeah, I guess. That's definitely what's fun about it and all that. Definitely. Sure is. A little market stall, that's funny. Bloodied crit. Wait, that's I still want to know if I can see what I do and do not have. I buy it. They didn't really buff enemies' survivability. Damn it. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. How much caps do we have? 70. One more. Yeah. Snake slaps the ground with the tail, then Wendigo Colossus Sparta kicks the player into the green. That would be funny as hell. They catch me off guard on occasion. Like it. I mean, they definitely have punch harder, which is not a bad thing if you ask me. It's just fun. More chaos. Yeah, but having the Wendigo there and do the Wendigo scream and everybody just runs scared into the puddles, that'll be funny as hell. Wish I had the space to maximize damage with my dragon by using shotgun perks. Doing about 22 damage as damn, 76. God, a lot more than Fallout 3. Hello Heavy, welcome. But what do you mean got a lot more than what now? What? In what way and how do you mean? Got a lot more players? Or a lot more chaos? A lot more weapons? I don't understand. The player is technically immune to the scream if they leave power armor or enter power armor, correct? Yes. If you time it just right, you can be immune. Content and replayability. I mean, content, yes. Replayability, I can infinitely play Fallout 4. Even Liquid Courage for Snake wouldn't be bad. No, it wouldn't. Just be annoying. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Would be fun if it worked against the scream attack. Crispy screen landing on the green lava by mistake and off reset. That would be funny. I see it happening all the time too. That's even the funniest part about it. But I'm guessing they will just give it the same buff that Snake has. Snake is in the toxic goo constantly and doesn't kill itself. We just give it immunity to the poison or to the lake. And it's all dandy. What? I have nothing there. Dang it. Walk all the way up there. Jeez. way. Have you ever seen a bug where the snake spawns in Appalachia around the entrance of the Gleaming Depths? Many a time. And it's still funny every time. Would be good during Holiday Scorched season as well. The only platform to spawn on is the island. Yup. Red Hawks. Red Hawks. Fighting Deathclaws. That alpha is not happy. Suitcase. Used to happen at Linus. Yup. Place the tent in the right spot and we're off to the races. The perfect method farming Scorched. Another Brexidine. Rum. Why is the rum gone? Because I stole it. Huh? Mr. Pebbles football. Actual ship part. Pebbles toy, $100. Real moon rocks, $200. Cat balls. Errands. Pick up a new cat. Jacksonville shelter might have some if Athens still empty. Restock white paint. Beer. Are you manually painting your cats white? Bobblehead repair. Bobblehead spawn. Bobblehead. Mr. Pebbles Museum needs a white Mr. Pebbles. I know, but don't paint your cat white. Just get a white cat. Oh, an agua. Oh, there. Like, who's using the plasma capacitor? Suitcase. There we go. Athens Armory Key. Yay! Player camp. Lotto 99. Well, that's the Raider thing that was in the Item shop is. Oh, locked, locked, locked. Oh. Con artists don't care if that's the real pebble, so they probably also don't care about painting it. But just don't paint kitties. Just don't paint kitties. No matter how you try to slice it, just don't paint kitties.
For all the change in the world, people
Yeah, shush.
still basically the same.
Good day, sudden jump output is error. Sensors are
Chem mystery. Sure, give me a random chem. Bad X dilute. That's not a good random chem. 10k for quad box mods. Not the worst. Not that I don't need it, but I can see people paying. Hey, nuclear suitcase. That's close. Red X dilute is good for one thing. Overriding Red X. Exactly. Why do you need it? Because I accidentally clicked on Red X when I wanted to rat away. Ooh, suitcase. Headhunt. I need to find that grunt hunt location before I sign out. And while we're on the way, we might as well discover Athens as well. Cowgirl Ginny. Somebody's one-hitting it again. Or at least trying to one-hit it again. Who the hell's using the broadsider? It's the Lotto 99 dude. Aristocrat, ammo weight, APV. Not the worst. Damage while aiming. Unless it's not a good combo. Broadsider is fantastic right now. It is, but you don't want to use it in an event where you just have to tag. That's the one that's one-tapping everything. Doing a hell of a lot more damage than it should. Damage, 5,500 damage per shot sometimes. I don't know. Last time I used it was when I was farming cannonballs for ammo points. That's it's been quite a while, and I was always using a 2-shot back then. Today we still need a nice AITA video game players and all players. Yeah, I can see the logic behind that. Then again, it's not our place to tell anybody how they should play. It's just that kind of expected of people in the Wasteland. Things right now has been better than as for me. I don't know. Isn't mutant still capped? Not capped at 5 anymore, but at 10, I think, or something like that. Say how you want, just don't expect anyone to be your friend. Exactly. Most people don't know anything about the etiquette we come up with. I mean, it's not just what we come up with, it's just general online play etiquette, which is a problem because a lot of online gamers don't care about any of that. The fact that Bethesda has a lot of those types of people or 76 has a lot of those types of people, is because we are all just single player games, people that playing a multiplayer game. We just tend to think a little bit more. Because it seems like that way sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Buying wanted poster just makes the restaurants not usable. True. You can just buy one and stay above 30. But you need 29k to be max for aristocrats, right? Pump gas, love it. Yes. Think up this place. Swamp gas, old family recipe. I have the swamp gas because of an old family recipe. To mom. Bye mom. Bye mom. Ow. Only 2 spice? Oh, and a pepper. No salt. Beans and boiled eggs. Drink soda to maximize volume. Tomato, pepper, beans, and boiled eggs. No, thank you. Yes. Hello, Jim. Welcome. How are you doing today? We're doing well. Shut up. You're not over cucumbered. Not really. Funny, I don't loot everything, but I do read everything. I read in my own time. If there's things that I want to read, I do read it, but not during the stream. Unless I'm doing a storyline or something, then I will read it out. As we all know, I sometimes struggle with reading, so I just don't. think they should remove the over cucumber redundancy. Just say over. Giant banner in the middle of your screen. Ah. Then you pick up the loot and die again from factory. That would be funny. I would be screwed, but it would be funny. Or just say encumbered. Yeah, but that would be proper English. We won't do that. We can't have that. I'm gonna use proper English. Ah, I would. Plus, if they do use proper English, then we can't make fun of them anymore. Oh, dude. 2-star. Instead of the weight symbol, symbol of a cucumber. Well, then we would have way too many people chuckle at everything constantly. Because we're all way too childish for that. And being memorable. Yeah. That's the case with many games. Some things are just not good enough to be correct. Just better to be incorrect. Gameplay, for fun, for whatever reason they can think of. The hell made a bar all the way up here? Time for an intergalactic kegger or something? Why would you have... First be screen dying and the green lava. People want to raid more, just like, yes, guaranteed. That would work. 100%. Problem is I wouldn't be able to play properly. I would just be rolling on the floor laughing my ass off, but that's the difference. I was expecting a suitcase in here because of the containers. In here? It is not. Insanity of having all the enemies in what is basically 20 square meters of land is memorable. Pretty much. West Kingdom was one of my favorite places. It's a chaotic place, yeah. Especially when they keep popping out of the most random corners and more enemies spawn in left, spawn in right. It was a great place to just run around and loot. Hamley Run Camp. There's one behind the Deathclaw head entering the hut. On the Rust Kingdom, yeah. I haven't been looting on this account. least not in there. I've just been picking up whatever I run into, but I've not been like actively looking. And right now I was just running around checking out places because I was running around. Okay. Medics, short lever action. He killed himself. All games like Quake 2 will train you subconsciously on where to find stuff like that. I have played Quake, but it's been so long that I wouldn't even remember. Played all the Quake games. They were fun as hell. It's been way too long to remember any of it. A bunch of canisters for oil and cans for lead. Be interested to see you play through your history of games on the live stream. I would have to buy many of those games again. Especially the old games that I used to play. I don't have them on Steam. Quake 2 was the second real PC game I played. First one was Nightmare Creatures. Nightmare Creatures does not ring a bell for me. There's 2 soap here. Okay, if you need 2 soap, right here. Rat poison for acid. On the PS1. What? What's the PS1? Never heard of it. I have the PC game boxes to see. I technically should have the boxes. No idea where. Same for the CD. No idea where they are. They're probably like a block or 2. It's not the price is not the problem. Big Four, for some reason, insists on being $20 too big. Yup. You know what is... wanna know a stupid priced game? Even to this day? StarCraft 2. I know it's a very good game. I know it's worth the money. But they still ask $40. StarCraft. It's what, 15 years old by now? Something like that? Of course, I understand that it's a Blizzard game, so they artificially keep their prices high. But come on, that expensive still? It still sells pretty well, not just in Korea, just globally it sells well. But it's just why is that expensive? I want the battle chest. Better come with an autograph from Varian Rin himself. Oh no, that's just the online key. It is the battle box version, so you get all 3 DLCs. You know you can put it on your wishlist and wait for sale. It is on my wishlist, and $39.99 was the sale price. It's $50 by default. It's not on my Steam wish list, but it is on my Blizzard list. I should check if GOG has it. I have no idea if they have it. Doom 1995 is the OG. I always have it installed. I mean, my first shooter was Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 3D. That was my first proper FPS. And then Doom, Hexen, all those types of games. Played all of them. It was glorious. GOG does not have StarCraft 2. Aww. Thanks for checking. Blizzard has their own launcher. They do? Sadly, I even have it installed, even though I do not own a game that I can play at the moment. Oh no, I don't have it installed anymore. I had it installed. I only had it installed because I needed to reset my password. Which I knew that was installed the launcher. Old Athens Asylum. I mean, that's the perfect place to say goodnight, right? At the asylum. Shut down imminent. Yeah, that's fine. We're at the Athens Asylum. There we go. With that, I'm gonna say RoboCop Rogue City was 90% off twice this year. Yep, and it's awesome. RoboCop was a good game. I enjoyed it a lot. Like the type of game Wiggle would play on his spare time. But RoboCop, I don't know. Only have Epic because I got some free games with Amazon Prime. I have Epic because it gives me free games every week. But I have Epic, EA, Ubisoft, and Steam installed. All the time, always. Oh, and GOG. Yeah, that is going to be it for me for today. Thank you all very, very, very much for watching and having fun with us. Oh, thank you very much for watching, and I hope everybody had as much fun as I did with playing. We will hopefully be back tomorrow with more Gotham Knights, and maybe, although I'm also not sure if I'm going to continue Gotham on stream, on channel. I don't know. We'll see. For now, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night, and hope to see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone.
Kaboom.